We all want to be a beast, but do you know what a beast is? A beast is someone who can go through hell and be grateful that their legs are working. A beast is someone who's lost everything, but is grateful for the opportunity to get everything back and get even more. A beast is someone who can hit rock bottom and can say, Roger that. I'm going to harness this. It is only up from here. I'm going to come back even stronger.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Here we go. Just got the veil up here. Having a chat with the fellas in the back. Say hello.
Felt like I was watching a movie there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the intro.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll just try to check something out.
My popcorn started.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't want to leave. Well, feeling pretty good about it. Just had a pretty good lazy start of my weekend. Feeling kind of good about Friday. Yes. Well, we're going to drop the veil here on episode 4 on the Central Army People podcast with our good friend. As everybody knows him at, is Matthew David Biga on his socials. Heavy Rifleman. I'm going to get into the name and the portion of HR Tactical Innovations. So, everybody ready? Here we go. Hey, we see your faces.
Hello.
Welcome. Episode 4. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. All right. So we got my friend here, David here. It's, like I was saying, you know him by HR Tactical Innovations. You know his store. You know his game. You've seen him at your local, possibly even your distant games too in the past, or like there's some digging going on there. Everybody knows this guy one way or another, and we're gonna get into some personal stuff too, kind of like
personal stuff.
Yeah, not too personal. I don't mean to scare you.
No,
we
okay.
come from we started somewhere that got us here. You know what I mean?
As long as it's not so personal.
Yeah.
We get
It's like,
here,
start running. No. Yeah. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Welcome. Yeah, appreciate you. So before I kick it off, I haven't seen Blind Spot in maybe a week. I haven't spoke to him in about a week or two. What's going on, Blind Spot? Before we kick off with the story here with HR Tactical, how are you doing, my brother?
We're doing pretty good. We just had our powwow maybe just this past weekend. So
that's right.
Yeah, it was a pretty good turnout.
Indian tacos. I don't know if you guys
I didn't really get to celebrate it because I was working basically the whole time.
It's like a taco, but on a fry bread. It's the size of a pan. Oh my god, I love that. Good. Yeah, it does.
You put meat on it?
Yeah, like beef. Right? What else, bro?
Well, just give me a second. I'm getting a little bit of feedback.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm actually a chef.
I know, yeah. So yeah, that's why I was saying we're gonna get. We came from somewhere. Like we have a pastime, you could say. You know what I mean? I have a couple questions here. I call starters. I want to get into, delve into some really cool topics with you, with your life, where you came from, and stuff like that. But Blind Spot, you hear us correctly? You're coming through 5x5.
Like I hear you guys, but there's like a feedback afterwards.
Oh, really? That might be me. Let me see. If it's
really? I don't hear.
So it could be bouncing back into my mic.
It's been 6 minutes. No swearing.
Give me a second.
Yeah. So that may or may not be blind spots entry, and that's usually how it goes here. I like to kick it off with with me, me, and then I give it to him, and he talks about him too. It's kind of like how we do it here. Before we finish it off, blind spot. What else were you gonna say?
Pardon?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. You good?
Not too sure. I'm hearing like a feedback.
Really? That's the first ever. We did 5 shows now. Lovely.
Yeah,
Oh,
like I could hear you, and then it's like after you're
Alpha's
done
not
talking, like maybe a
hearing it
second
as
later,
Someone
I hear feedback.
hasn't looked over his stuff. Yeah, just kidding. I love that. That's I like that fresh, new, never happened before. Now we got blind spot out of the way. Oh, get out of the way, blind spot. Okay, this way, inverted. Get away, blind spot. Matthew, my friend, it's been a little while. We haven't talked in a little bit, but we see each other in the feed. We're sharing each other's stuff. You had a game. You had a big, successful Magfed event. You have a store. You created so many cool things. And I'm proud, myself to represent you as an individual, represented with as a platform, and also to tie you with Savage Army. I'm pretty proud of that. The guys know you as someone that's a very supportive person. Like we're gonna talk more about the beginning. You know what I mean? Like I was saying, like I'm not saying or shying away from anything, but your pastime and things with how hello? It just
You went on mute.
Am I on mute?
No, not you. Blind spot's muted.
Blind spot's on mute. Are we still having technical issues, ladies
Yeah,
and
a
gentlemen?
little bit.
But your pastime and things before you even got to that to move into HR tactical innovations, you were saying like you were a cook. You took it right out of the hat there. Like these things that you have done before paintball, what were they?
Yeah, so I wouldn't say before paintball because I still do them.
Yeah.
Uh I work as a brand manager for a large food service company. I'm fortunate enough to have climbed the ranks and be at the corporate level, so I work from home primarily.
Yeah.
And I run a sushi program for the company and food trucks and restaurant pop-ups for hospital cafes.
So, like
So
a food truck, you'll have to have like like a license to even have the machine to operate with a kitchen. Is that what like that's what you were doing?
yeah, hey, sorry, I just seen a comment saying my volume's low. Is this better?
No, I hear you perfectly. And maybe on the other end, ladies and gentlemen, your side might pick up differently from us here in the stage, in the studio.
Yeah, Explore Paintball said that I'm low. Sometimes I talk a
Oh,
little quiet,
nice.
but I turned up my mic volume, so hopefully
Well,
that helps.
you're soft spoken and you're well knowledge, and
There we
these
go.
actually these are the two things when I mention your name or your company, those are the two fucking things I say about you, bro. Is that you're soft spoken and very knowledgeable. Like sometimes when I spoke with you, and every single one, it's just like knowledge, 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 knowledge. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if that's an
I
ADD thing. How you?
I know I have ADHD, so maybe
Yeah,
that's part of
everybody's
it. But
tism's different though. It kicks in.
right, yeah.
Magfed
Well,
tism, ladies and
so
gentlemen.
like, I mean, honestly, that's kind of how HR started. So like,
Yeah.
I was just I got back into paintball after I had cancer, and
Oh.
I had surgery and everything, and I was like, I want to get like
Mm-hmm.
moving a little bit again and do something
Mm-hmm.
fun because I felt like I was working too much. And I was shooting a dam because I came back to paintball and like after like 10 years and was like, whoa, the dam is still relevant. Who knew? Like that's wild to me still that it's lasted that long. So like
Yes.
I got it and everybody's like, well, use the CF20 mags in it. So I used
Mm-hmm.
it and I was like, and the whole point of the dollar amount spent on that marker is break beam eyes, and then the eyes weren't working because the follower in the CF20.
Yeah.
So my friend is the additive manufacturing manager for Rivian, the car company.
Oh wow.
And yeah, and he helped me create a follower for the CF20 mags that make it so it doesn't trip the brake beam eyes, but still feed the ball all the way up. So he helped me get those printed, and he got a little busy, so we weren't really able to keep working together. But I ended up like getting it recreated and kind of kicked things off a little bit. So like I was selling on Facebook and started I was like cuz like somebody I was like if I want this, like somebody else probably will. So I was like maybe I'll make a few bucks, whatever, you know, but at the same time help people, which is always what I'm about, is trying to help people.
Yes,
So
you are.
that's why I work in healthcare. I'm generally like a caretaker attitude. My dad actually was handicapped all my life, so I always
That's the
helped him
noble.
in and out of his wheelchair and
So
stuff
noble.
too. So like I've just kind of like that's just my nature. Like just
Yes.
force of habit, honestly.
Of
Even when
course
I
it
was
is.
little, I always was like one to like make sure I held the door for everybody, and like my parents would be
Yeah.
like two families up into the building, and I'd be still holding the door for
Chivalry,
everybody.
right? That's what they call that. You know what I
Chivalry's
mean?
never dead.
It's
Yeah.
never you do that to everybody. You know what I mean? You compliment your brother and
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's I mean, I kind of take that approach. Like I have to
Mhm.
keep things balanced with business a little bit, but I generally have like a pretty good customer service attitude. Just be working in food service. I mean, I
Yeah.
also know when to stand my ground too, just as a business owner too. So
Yeah.
within respect to that, I try to do my best. Um,
Wow.
and like growing from there, I seen that like if I was gonna keep doing this, it was like, okay, either gotta stop or just keep at the pace I am, and people just kind of like not being very legit, right, on Facebook,
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
just go full legit. So I was like, well, I'll get an LLC. So I went down that road, which I've never done before. Started a whole business and everything around the printing, and then I was like, quickly realized that like there's more cost involved in everything that I wanted to do, and just was
Yeah.
like, well, if they buy stuff from me for this, then why don't they buy gear from me? And I was like, I have an LLC now, so now I can get set up with vendors, and I got set up with vendors and started selling product, and just kind of exploded from there. Honestly, like it's been just a rabbit hole that is never ending, and there's days
And
where
it's
it's
true. It
trying.
is a rabbit hole though.
I always tell everybody
I
that I
love
started
that.
a paintball business by accident.
I like
'Cause it
that.
really
That's
was. This
amazing.
isn't some grandiose scheme that I like
Mhm.
thought of that I want to do. It was just kind of like, somebody like this. Why not?
This is appealing.
I was like, if I
That's
like this, somebody
amazing.
else probably likes this. So that's my general attitude, like towards some of the
Yeah.
stuff that I make. Some of the stuff that I try to sell. I'm like, well, this is cool. I've always wanted
Yeah.
this. I'll make sure
Yeah.
everybody else can get this too.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
And I try to like
I
look
like
out for
that.
the people that are kind of like me too. Cause
Mhm.
I
I
work with
appreciate that.
a couple different companies that are smaller, about my size, or maybe they make
Mhm.
like a couple parts on the side or do some metal machining work or whatever. And so I always try to look for that too, the like the little underdog. But also I need to have everything the player needs. So try to do
Yeah.
what I can.
All right,
Yeah.
Expire. I know.
Yeah, every episode. So when you were paintballing, obviously it's gonna be part of majority of our topics coming from in and out. We're gonna go in and out, but we're gonna go into a complete cycle. So back in the day, there's photos where you're wearing that that real cool plaid camo and whatnot. It's like really green. When you were
Oh yeah,
playing that,
yeah.
yeah, when you were much younger,
Mm-hmm.
when you were playing
Young
at
whippersnapper.
that time and you were being a really good heavy gunner, because it seemed like every weapon, or I can't say weapon, every marker you've ever known, hold and modded was kind of like a heavy gunner style. You know what I mean? That's
I
your
mean, I
bag,
didn't
right?
like it's my whole persona,
It
honestly. Like
mhm,
like
and it's in
when
the tag
I
too.
first got on Xbox Live, my Xbox Live gamer tag is just how it reads below me right now. Like
What?
it's heavy rifleman. Like
Yeah, heavy rifleman.
no
Yes.
numbers, didn't need to add anything. Like I stick to the claim a long time ago.
I love that.
Good to
So
know.
like, and that
Yeah. We'll
came
just start
from.
finding you. Yeah.
That's fine. Add me on Xbox. I don't play Xbox
Mhm.
anymore.
Oh,
I got a
damn it.
PC.
Cross-platform
Ah.
that.
Yeah, so
Hey,
like I mean
Danny,
I
thank you for
started
dropping in.
like really liking special ops paintball. That was like the community I was in. So if anybody's familiar, like there was paintball positions which I've since revised to try to match Magfed paintball.
Yeah.
But there was paintball positions, and one was like a cover fire position, and that's the role I tried to play when I played paintball. Was I was like
Hmm.
volume, not really accuracy. Everybody says accuracy by volume, but like
Yeah.
I was trying to keep people's head down for somebody else to get them. That's all.
Yeah. Shooting at a target that was kind of like
Suppressive
this
fire.
big
Yeah.
and moving it around.
Even when I play video games, like I'm always the guy that like jumps for the M249 or whatever. Like, that's,
Mm.
Yeah.
though that's
The
replaced
marathoner.
now. That's
Yeah.
replaced by the new SIG LMG because that thing looks dope and it shoots really good.
Cool.
I haven't shot it in real life, but every game that it's in, I love it.
Yeah. Jeez. So when you were playing at that time,
Mhm.
running around, gaming, cooking, you have a pastime, you're doing all this stuff, and before it kind of trickled in, have become HRTI, was it in your mind then? Has it always been kind of a lurking interest for you, or like you said, you just sat
No,
into it?
I mean it happened by accident. I would say if anything, like I have my dad was an entrepreneur. My uncles are entrepreneurs. Like I have that entrepreneurial spirit in my
Hmm.
blood, so it
Yeah,
makes sense for me to
sales
start a
manager
business.
material.
But yeah, I mean, like even when I work my job, like my
Hmm.
primary job with the healthcare company, like I
Yeah,
treat it like I own my programs that I take care of.
yeah,
So like I just that's how my mindset is. So like it just kind of happens that way. Like it
that's
just I
good. It's
want to
part of
do
your
the right
nature.
thing, and I try to
Yeah,
take care
try
of
to do the right
people.
thing. Who doesn't want to do the right thing unless equally minded about trying to grab yours before it grab theirs, right? You never
There's a
know.
joke there, but I'll leave
Yeah,
it
yeah.
at that.
I'm coming. Yeah.
Oh,
But that's so that's one thing too. Like, I find interesting meeting people like you. They have an LLC. They got like they go to places. They have a vendor sitting there waiting for people to come in to buy and purchase things off of you, right in front of your face. Like that's cool. Like it's interesting to me because being a part of a business was, I love that aspect, the sailing aspect. I have a sailing sales background a little bit, not too much. But one thing too was that I learned from the sales portion of, you know, in that role is pushing product and kind of like knowing your product, right? Like when you were creating this LLC, like what was the creation that you went with that kind of drove that to sell? Like, was it online first, or was it like you showed up at fields, or did you do it
uh,
simultaneously?
it was never meant to grow to where it is right now, to the point where I
Mm.
was showing up at fields with a tent. It
Mm.
was literally just supposed to be like a little like side hustle. Like, yeah, I sell some paintball gear and make some stuff on the side, and it doesn't replace my day job and still doesn't now.
Yeah.
so it's sort of
But
like your side chick.
it was never supposed to stop me from playing
Excellent.
paintball either. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
So still trying to navigate that part, but
Yeah. Yeah. Everything's a learning curve too.
yeah, every
Um,
like growth is great, but there's going to be a
mhm.
point where it's like, okay, I need
And it
to
stays.
bring in a business manager or something, like take care of
Yeah.
this.
Oh, before
Oh,
it gets too big.
Well, there's gonna be a point where I can't do it all myself because I
see.
still
Yeah.
work a primary I still work my primary job. And
course.
I'm not
Yeah.
leaving that job even
Mhm.
later. Paintball doesn't pay the bills. If anything, it costs me money to run this
Yet.
business. It's kind of more just a hobby, but like it's
Yeah.
still got like
There's a lot of people in the
it's got a lot of
Magfed world that
potential.
get your stuff, you know, like they appreciate what you're doing, you know.
Yeah,
This
like
proud infidel Joe
Proud
Weems
Infidel.
is shouting you out.
Yeah, he got a prototype lower for the EMF that I just got inventory of. So I'll be launching that. I'll bring that out in a minute here.
Sweet,
Show you some new
sweet.
stuff. That's one of the
Can't
new
wait to see
things that I was
that.
gonna bring out because I got
Yeah.
those just last week and I gotta get them boxed
Mhm.
up and ready to go. But
Yeah.
I improved the design that I had provided to me,
Previously.
and then I
Oh.
used it for a little bit, and then I improved it some more.
Mm.
So this is what I call 1.1. Um,
I like it.
I will have a 2.0 eventually, but that's gonna be in the works for a little bit.
2.0. Cool. I love
I'm gonna
that.
have to
I want to get
basically
into
wait.
all your good stuff, all your creations and stuff like that. And I want to hand it off to Blind Spot here for some questioning as well before I'll ask my, my own question here. The building blocks of your thought with I know we're diving into like your LLC and your company and stuff, but I wanted to create a picture for the people when they're watching back on this, or the people that are watching right now that really don't know what it takes to come from somewhere that you're just already preoccupied doing, opposed to what you're doing now. You know what I mean? Like those building blocks of thought and HR tactical innovations. And like the question I asked you about when you were thinking about all these things and you didn't mean to blow up like that. Um, I would like to
I mean,
know
that's
for
what I
everyone
do
else the building
for work,
blocks. You know what I
really.
mean? Okay.
Like I
Cool.
say that I run a program, but I
Yeah.
created the program in a way. Like there
Mhm.
was a like I take that back. I didn't really create the program necessarily, but like there
Yeah.
was a
Had the idea
program
for it.
for the company that I work for, and I
Huh.
took it from like $33,000 a year, and now it's at I think it's 1.6 million
Mm.
a month.
Holy
So
moly.
I mean, granted, I work for $1 billion a year company, so I mean
Yeah.
that's still like pennies in the fountain, really. But um, yeah. So, but like I put in that work already on a business, basically. So like I kind of know what it takes in a way, and that's
Yeah.
what I try to do with this stuff too. Is like because I'm sure it doesn't always look like it, and if you look at the website, it does look pretty nice, and that's from other people, not even me saying it. But
Mhm.
um, like it's just me. like like my brother, I'll fly my brother in to help me run my tent, and then my best friend and ex roommate helps me with some stuff too.
Yeah.
He's the one who made the logo, so if you want a team logo, I can help you out with that too. But
Hmm, right on.
Whoa.
like like
What?
So
it's
it's really like
literally like I maintain the business myself. I mean I've got a lot of people in my
One
court,
man army.
but yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's brutal. That's commitment too. And if you're saying that, that's just who I am. And
that
people are
is
watching
dedication
right
also.
now and they hear you coming from, just paintball hobby, working with your dad, chefing, traveling around, having a kitchen, uh, coming from that, getting sick, getting a major surgery, getting off of that, and then not randomly, but slowly stepped into the paintball realm, creating an LLC, which is as I could say famous as it is now because your product is almost everywhere. You know what I mean? You're like
Everywhere
stepping
you look
into
in
an
these streets, you're
era
seeing the
that
logo.
people are yes, and times are changing, and when you change with the times in which you are, it like you become relevant, and in your name, your presence, it becomes relevant, and that's pretty cool to achieve. That's amazing, and I want to give you a plot for that. That's a great story to start from, you know, off of my questioning. But Blind Spot, me and Blind Spot, we're just kind of like laughing in the back scene here, kind of sort of a little bit late. Yeah, just being us like, oh, we forgot to send the link. And Blind Spot had some questions, in relations to the website. I really don't know what he was going to ask, but you want to kick it off from here, Blind Spot?
I was like checking out the HR tactical, and I seen stuff about custom designs. I didn't really quite understand what you were meaning. Like, does that include like customly made stuff, or is like embedding? I forget what it's called. Like stitching stuff into other like gear bags and.
Yeah, so I mean, honestly, it's pretty broad. Like, if you want me to help you build out your chest rig just the way you want it, want me to create, I'll try to pull up some pictures.
Because like just recently, I acquired a Hammer 7.
A nice rifle
out of it. So, like, I'll kind of talk to you about the what you're trying to do and all this stuff. And like, okay, so and in my head too, like if we're gonna go through and create it all, like somebody else might want this too, just like how my partner's created. So like I'm like, okay, so how is this useful to others too? Is this like a solo solution, or is this like a one-off that's like specific to you? So like that's gonna evaluate the cost, right? Because like if I'm gonna make one thing for one person and put all the effort into it and only make one of them and never sell a single one again, the value of that is very low. So that means that your cost is gonna be really high.
That makes sense. Right? That totally makes sense.
That, like, I can if I can take that and be like, okay, maybe I need to tweak something because it's like this isn't the way I would do it, but like this is how you want it, then that's a different story. So like I have a customer that wanted a specific bolt action rifle that they're a fan of to like be mounted to their SAR and make it look just like it. So like I figured out how to do all of this, and it's still not wrapped up quite yet because he's had some things go on and so have I. But it should be getting done pretty soon here. And like he wanted a lower made. Well, I tweaked a couple of things on it and I was like, okay, this is going to be my product, my lower, and then this is the lower that he needs for his thing, for his custom thing. So like there was a lot of value in that. So like that helped with the cost of it. And granted, it was still very expensive because it's still creating something from scratch. So I don't do my own CAD work. So, but I can talk through like CAD work and stuff like that. So like I can help a CAD designer communicate the things that I need out of it and what I know the function of paintball guns and like if it's going to affect the function of it too.
Just like that. Cool.
So like once I pay them for their services of all the CAD work too, like then I have to test print it. I test print it in FDM first just to make sure fitting is close, but the accuracy of FDM is kind of rough sometimes. Plus there's things that you can do with the type of printing that I do that you can't even print with an FDM printer. So like there's parts of it that I have to pay someone to print like through MJF or SLS prints. So and then once I have like the final print ready, then I basically just charge retail price. So like I'm still like basically you're footing the bill to create a product. I'm not adding on cost to that throughout the process. And then I go, okay, here's the final product. This is what I would charge someone to buy it at full retail price. So that's how I do it, because otherwise it'd be absorbently expensive. If I added an extra 20% on to just me taking the time to communicate costs to a CAD, like the time that I put into it to the CAD developer or whatever, like the cost would be unattainable for most people. You're talking like $5 or $6 grand easy, So I mean, granted, if it's a bigger project, it might warrant too. But like
how big of a project
is that you have to put money down, because I'm not going to just make a product on your word.
Up and do it for them.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then you have to be along for the ride too.
The good old no money, no honey.
Yeah, it's good to be along for the ride. So I say, okay, here's the deal. I'm going to take a deposit. It's non-refundable. This is how much it's going to cost for me to get it a 3D model made. So now I have the 3D model. So I pass that cost on to you. That's your deposit. So like if you go, okay, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm not losing anything because I paid a CAD person to make this file for me, right?
Yeah.
Then I say, okay, now I have the model. I know the print volume, so I can like price things out accordingly. So
Yeah.
I then take a test print and figure out how much that test print's going to cost, figure out what the retail print is going to cost. And I always say that if we get a unicorn and the test print works completely and there's no adjustments that need to be made, then I waive the test print fee and it just goes towards your retail price.
Okay.
Like a mechanic, gotta pay for time too, right? Like so when you're doing this work and this custom builds, or like you were talking about a plate carrier even.
Yeah, so like that's
stuff
if you
like
want
that.
like a completely new part made. So that's probably the most extreme thing, right? Like if you
Like if
want
I was
like,
a brand new person, never played Magfed, I'm just like, and I got like watching the show, hearing
Yeah.
you, I'm like, whoa, I want my custom built plate carrier.
Yeah,
They
so if you want, I'll start with this. I haven't actually done a plate carrier for someone. I've done my own, and I know what to do with them and how to what people need for them and stuff too. But for example, just to show you, I just had a customer reach out to me. I don't know if I can pull this up. Let's see here. I think you might need to prove it, but go ahead. Yeah, so this is a custom built EMF 200 that I did for someone. They used a reference to a gun from the movie Extraction 2. They wanted a lot of the same stuff from it. So they also said they wanted to be lighter, they wanted to be shorter. So I found some stuff to make it look a little bit close and lighter and shorter. So a lot of the like trigger group, the pistol grip, all of that stuff matches how it was in the movie. The stock is just like how it was in the movie. Optics a little bit different just because they wanted something lighter. I think it had a 3 times magnifier on it, which is a little heavy. And then it had a lot longer barrel and a like Gucci gear handguard that was like $300. Like they just don't want to spend the money on it.
So you ended up having the shroud in stock, or do you just like cut it?
So I try to stock what I can.
Okay, cool.
I have access to a whole bunch of stuff that comes to me in like 2-3 days usually. So if it's not something that I have listed on my store, so reach out to me too, because sometimes you might be looking for something. You're like, hey, do you have this? Like, don't have it listed yet, but I can get it. So so like that was a complete build. So that started off with a stock EMF 100 or EMF.
Listen,
200.
man, I'm not a fan of remote line, but I like that fucking butt stock, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I personally, I'm not a huge remote line fan either, but like if you're gonna do it, that looks the best usually.
Like if you run out of your 13,
hate the gigantic MCS logo on it, but you know what can I do? There's so I know you're supported by MCS, which is cool. There's some stuff that they have which is great, and there's like they're the only ones that make it, and I love them for that. That's awesome. There's some other stuff that I have some opinions about too, but you know, I try to help customers go, okay, look, like this is just something that I can't get. This is something that you have to get from there. I don't care if you ship it to me. I will put it on the marker because I know what it is and I know how to use it. I'm not uncomfortable. Like it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, it doesn't work because I don't know how to install it. Like I would never lead someone down that path. Like I know what to do with the stuff. So
true. Passing that knowledge is very important.
That's the only way to put a remote line on a gun and put a buffer tube on it. So that's what I directed him to.
Yeah, look badass. Shit, Magfed's doing a shift. I like everything.
And I don't know if you caught it. Can you pull the picture back up?
Sure.
Check that serial number out.
Oh,
A1000.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, so that was
on the nose.
thousandth made, I believe.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly what that is.
Yeah, so a little
Cool.
special marker there, and for
Mhm.
Gentlemen in Magfed Monsters. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that team, but that's where that was
Yes,
going.
yes. I follow them on YouTube. They have some pretty dope
Yeah, they have
Magfed
some good
videos.
content. Yeah,
Yeah, I love that
good
shit,
group of
man. I try.
guys.
I didn't know like the name itself when I first started following them, and I was kind of like dabbling with Magfed a little bit deeper as I go. And then I met them, just how it goes. You type in Magfed into the search engine there in the bar. You just try follow all the Magfed guys as much as possible, and he popped up, and upon first look, I thought it was one person, and didn't know it was a team actually. Well known group of guys now. Like I didn't know they were that well known in their area, but yeah, they run it real good. They run it real
Yeah,
good.
I have fun talking with them.
Yeah, so
They came to
how
my
they're
game
pretty
too,
good.
actually. Huh?
Really? Yes. I think they did too. I want to find that clip. I think I put them in
Yeah,
there.
they came. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the chat right now on Facebook so I can see it better, but can't seem to get it to
Yeah.
work. That's why I'm looking to my left because I got multiple
Yeah.
screens. Sorry.
Mhm. I want an extra screen.
It's also why I'm
Jeez.
looking up because I have 3 screens, but one of them's down.
Yeah,
So
I can see the reflection off your glasses.
Matter of
Yeah.
fact, like, what's that one game you're pretty good at it? You got to remind me. Like, there's a game that you like to enjoy more. We're all gamers. We're all out
Like
there
video
trying to.
game?
Yeah, video game.
I play Arma.
Is that okay? Arma. What's the other one you
I play
play with?
Helldivers.
I think that's the one. Helldivers with you play with
Oh.
Pat too.
Yeah, I play that.
Yeah,
I play
Platinum.
Ground Branch with Pat.
Cool.
Yeah, me and Pat play games.
Cool. I
Oh,
love that.
I'm patiently waiting for Helldivers 2, August 26th.
Is that
Yeah,
when
you're almost there.
You're almost there.
Another month.
You can
Yeah.
experience democracy at its finest.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Democracy and freedom.
Freedom. I don't even know the game though. I gotta get into it. I don't even know what that is.
Honestly, it's a great
guys
game.
are battling.
I haven't played it enough, but
This is a Starship Troopers type shit.
It's
it does
basically
remind you of
Starship
Starship Troopers.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it's
my
just
nose
as
is in
obnoxious too.
the
Actually.
right direction. Okay. Blind spot. Let's continue on your little dabble here because I was telling him about your store, and I try to plug as much as possible, especially when I'm meeting other people. They want to know where they could get like other Magfed gear. I usually T1 Armament, MCS. I'll fucking put you right there. Blind spot. Did you find anything cool that you saw when you were kind of like looking through his website?
Yes, actually. Oh, it's going to take me a while to
Cool.
try and remember because it was a couple.
Yeah, he has
weeks
a
ago I
lot of
seen
cool
it.
stuff, you guys.
It was the holsters that I was enjoying because I recently just got a Tipex. Never mind that. That is my mom's poodle.
Yeah.
My little menace of a kitten is awake right now, so she'll probably
Yeah.
pop.
You just see in the back screen.
Yeah, here right now. She's already moving my mic around.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
There's the old,
Oh, cool. Hi, kitty. Welcome to
little
the
kitty.
welcome to the chat.
This
It was
is Nick's. Let me hold her up for you guys so you can see her.
Yeah.
She cooperates for me.
Cooperate.
Green screen.
There we go.
Oh, look at the camera, honey.
Sort of.
There you
Yay.
Yeah.
Pets
She's not
are
feeling
good.
right now, so she wants a lot of attention.
Of course.
Yeah, she's
Feed 'em.
sick.
It
Gotta
was
give 'em some wild meat. I'm just kidding.
it was the Tipex
Yep,
holsters
she's a little
that-
Bengal. I actually have a patch from a company that's a Bengal that has got a helmet on and night vision too. So, if you
Okay.
like Nick's, the little battle kitten, she's got her own patch in a way.
Little battle kitten. That's so cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Camping out. I'm gonna show this photo here. Camping out, not camping out, but getting your whole system ready. Were you like how like you said you got to be Airbnb? Like I know we're supposed to go together to Hell Survivors, and we're all supposed to
Hell
meet up and have a
Survivors.
jolly old time. Yeah.
Yeah, so my plan changed for that a little bit. I didn't end up getting an Airbnb because it was a smaller group
Oh.
of us.
Mm-hmm.
But if I knew
Okay.
everybody was coming, it would have been a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
I ended up renting an RV and staying in a campground nearby. I
RVs.
probably wouldn't do it
Oh,
again, but it worked
yeah.
for what we were
Oh,
doing.
is it expensive?
It wasn't probably any different than an Airbnb. It's just a little bit
Mm,
more
cool.
convenient in some ways and less convenient in
Yeah.
others.
Yeah. Cool.
It was a little more like cramped than you would think about an Airbnb.
No, really what it was is that there was no sewage hookup at the campground, which I didn't know anything about RVs because I
Mm,
was renting it. So I had
yeah.
no idea what to expect. And like there's a campground attached to Hell Survivors, but it's like rustic,
Right.
so there's no like hookups at all. So I had to go to a campground that had hookups, and then this
Mm,
campground didn't have sewage hookups too. So like I couldn't
Right.
shower in the camper or anything. I had to use a
okay.
bathhouse, which thankfully was clean and nice, but like it was
Yeah.
still inconvenient to have to get up in the middle of at the end of April and go outside to go walk shower.
Oh,
And
yeah. I
it's
don't
six
mind
o'clock in the
camping though.
morning when the sun's not up. Like it's
True.
cold.
Yeah. Yeah. So, choose your
So,
choose
and
your
then take a
weather.
shower. So most of the time what I did was I hopped in my car, drove over to the bathhouse, and then parked my car and got in the shower, and then got back in my car and drove back to my camper.
Oh man, that
Woo.
must be dope.
Yeah, so it wasn't exactly what I planned, but it
Yeah.
worked because I stayed
Yeah.
with my
You were
brother who
still
helped me
comfortable
rent a
though.
tent, and Nightmare was there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah, I seen he was
man,
out at Hell Survivors.
you got some good photos up, a lot of videos.
Yeah, he made it
Been
across the
following that.
border just fine.
Shit. No. Look at that.
No,
No
no, you
excuses,
probably
blind
get
spot.
thrown in.
Yeah. You got
No,
damn
everybody
it.
got scared.
Uh,
Everybody from Canada got scared to cross the border.
shit. That's
I mean,
not
or
good,
they just
man.
don't want to support the
Yeah.
fuckery that's going
One or
on
the
here, but
other.
like whatever.
We
Yeah.
would have
Oh,
we
sorry,
would
I
have
just
gone, but
exposed
due to
my political
finance.
opinions online.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah. I'm not too sure who's political or not. Did you get on the
Whoopsie.
field to take photos?
The what?
Did you go on the field to take photos or whatnot? Maybe video clips?
I didn't.
You
No.
didn't
I
get a
was
chance?
like
Okay.
reffing
Oh yeah.
kind of
Oh,
for
you
the
were
game.
Oh, you're a
sweet.
ref.
Yeah, I was like kind of
Sweet.
like reffing slash running the game from the field, and then I just let my brother run
Yeah.
the tent because he had already done it a couple of
Mm.
times. It was just bigger, and
Oh
I made
Yeah.
it easier for him with a like full legit POS system now too. So,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Oh shit.
yeah,
Awesome.
so uh like he took care of the tent. I had help from a friend named his name's B-Rad. He's run some games before, so he just kind of like
Oh,
chaperoned me through it, so to speak.
cool. I like
Because it was
that.
my first time, and then of course Hell Survivors had been through many games, so like they're experienced. And in the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
end, like it was a Hell Survivors game. Like I
Mm-hmm.
know that my branding's all over it, and everybody came because I invited them, right? But like in the end,
Mm-hmm.
that's a Hell Survivors game. I just provided them with the format and helped gather an audience.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll continue to work on this. However, I don't think it's
I
going to
love that.
stay a Hell Survivors game. I don't really know if they want to take the full ownership over it because I was so involved.
Yeah.
Um,
So it might
I
just follow you.
haven't really discussed it with them yet.
Okay.
So I got to see if they want to
Mm-hmm.
go that route where they take more ownership over it, or if they
Mm-hmm.
still want me involved, which it sounds like they do. So I just got to kind of sort all that out. Once I get that down, then I can pick dates because 0 hour has the same date as what this game would be. So
Yeah.
with them coming back again this year for another 0 hour, I will have to move the date. So we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, it's always the dates. Sometimes we don't
Yeah.
know where anybody's going. If it's the right type of weekend for all, the weekend warriors, you could say,
Yeah,
because there's
Yeah.
specifics,
yeah, it's kind of a hard balance because like Hell
Yeah.
Survivors has a lot of games, so I have to kind of
Mm-hmm.
tiptoe around those. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but there's only so many Magfed games that someone can go to.
Mm-hmm.
So I have
True.
to kind of keep distance from those and not overlap. I did my best to try to stay away from 0 hour last year, but it still kind of affected
Cool.
things. And
Oh,
I'm not gonna
really?
shy around that. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
really my plan to try to like strong arm with a date of when a game was
Mhm.
or anything like that. It
Mhm.
wasn't. I didn't really have a choice because like the only other dates that would work, there was already games that weekend, and I was like, I don't really have a choice. I have to pick this weekend.
Yeah.
Like it was
Oh,
already like a commitment, so I couldn't change it.
Yeah.
true. Yeah, we have a
So
buddy that we know too that's kind of kind of has the same feelings about getting a game on, Magfed only, selecting a date that has like a date that was already pre-selected by another event and whatnot, and having to
I mean, in
juggle
the
the
end, like,
group,
you're always
you
gonna
know.
hit something.
Yeah,
It's not a
know.
There's always a one bump.
yeah. There's
Yeah,
always
like
that one.
I think my game was the same weekend as Monte Casino down in
Mm.
like Indiana or something like that down that way.
How far is
Yeah.
that
And
from
like
you?
it's like 3 hours, 4 hours.
Mm,
Okay, I
cool.
was a little off. I thought it was like 6.
Yeah.
No.
We're too used to the Ontario drive. 30
Yeah,
Yeah,
minutes
you
out.
guys drive forever. There's actually a game
Fuck
in like
yeah.
I think you guys are kind of close to Minnesota, right? In like Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Minnesota.
I think
I
it's
tried to get you
split.
to go to a Wisconsin game, but
Yeah.
it was a good thing you didn't go because I didn't end up making it. But we have to remember that because that's a
Yeah,
good halfway point for both of us to
and
go
it's true. I was
meet
looking at
in
the map.
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
true.
all we'd have to go
that's a
through
good
is
game for us to meet
Manitoba.
up at.
And
That's
Not
Balance of
unless I just
Power in Poignant,
Blythe's.
Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. But like,
That's put on
if
by
we
that's actually
straighten
put
out,
on by you guys are familiar with SAS, right?
yes.
yes.
Yeah, so that's put on by SAS.
Oh God.
So that's always a good turnout. And it's
Yeah.
bring your own
Oh
paint,
God.
bring your own first
Hmm.
strike. So it's good
Ooh,
for that as well.
I like that one. Makes me on my tiptoes like a ballerina. Just following their first strike smell. Just floating.
Man, like I feel like bring your
Shit.
own excuse me.
Yeah.
I feel like bring your own first strike games are far and few between. So
Yeah. There was when PRZ was, active at that time, there was games just
Rest
like
in
that.
peace.
Yeah, that was a beautiful place.
you guys are
Um,
still
RIP
talking about PRZ.
yeah, that place was fucking
Forever in our
awesome, man.
hearts.
Just let it go.
Yeah, I just let it go.
You guys are never gonna get your paintball scene back if you're still hung up on PRZ.
No,
You guys
no,
gotta get
I'm not
over
hung
it.
up.
Find
No,
the
so
new
the thing
place
is, I'm
you
not hung up
die hard,
on that.
fall in love with.
I'm talking about the memories I created. I traveled there with
No,
my
I
son
know,
and everything
but
like
it's
that.
every single time I talk to you guys up there. It's always PRZ,
So listen,
PRZ.
no, listen, man. I always say to my fellas out that way that I can get the same thrills home. I could get the same, smiles and cries and pain and all the adrenaline at home. And I only travel, and we have agreed to this many, many times. And we want to make this a known thing that it's not the field, it's the people that we travel for. You know what I mean? Like, I like to see our people that help us smile and enjoy our scene when we play paintball. Otherwise, we wouldn't even go that direction. We're making memories here. We're making a connection. And if Piers is part of that topic and that conversation as a conversation, then so be it. You're going to be at certain fields that you're going to say in your story about, I went there. It's not there no more. Okay, so what? You know what I mean? It's part of you. It's part of us.
Yeah, I think that
Part of
goes for a lot of aspects of life. I think
yeah,
people
and I
don't
love
realize
that.
it.
And there's one note here. There's one note here. Fuck. Merle.
Merrill Dunes, Saskatoon.
Yes, yeah. And it's a really good place. It had like a good variety of bush and interior fighting because there was like barriers all over the place.
And the night games.
Oh man, like that's one place to locally, like 2.5 hours that way.
It's 2 hours.
Kind of east, south, southeast. You know what I mean? That one's part of the discussion because that one was the field. That field, I remember going to that field, not knowing the name, and I was going with my uncle, my brothers. My brother had his heart replaced with his one valve, replaced it out with a. He's gonna maybe
More
watch
machine
this
than man.
Yeah. Yeah. Why? I don't want it. Like it's either fake or a pig one, and he can't be active anymore. But he's the one that kind of kickstarted my paintballing interest, because he'll
Oh
take
wow.
me out. I'll just get fucking lit up, man. And that anyway, that was one of the fields, and
Did
I
he take you out as a little kid and be like, "All right, stand still. I'm gonna shoot."
yeah, here, run away. I
That's what I
did like
did to my
you defend
cousin.
yourself. Yeah.
Hold
I was like,
this.
"All right, go
now,
that
run
way.
that
Put a
way.
mask on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot you in the back."
Yeah, I remember getting my ass lit up, bro. Like, you ever get I don't know if you guys got a skim, like, you got your ass cheeks and then you get skimmed, like it was like a nick, bro. I was just like, why'd you have to shoot my ass only?
You had the whole back, but now
I would rather get shot in my ass than the other
Yeah.
place.
Yo, you know what? Okay, let's get on that topic. I hate getting shot in my love handles.
Love handles.
Oh,
Yeah, the tenders, I call them the tenders. Like,
oh,
the
the
ones
love
on the side right
handles.
here.
They swell up, and then you got more to grab.
Like, bro, there's times where I'm walking. There's times I'm walking out and I'm like I'm trying to feel for pain. And I'm like, God damn it, that was a bounce. But shit, man, it felt like it was a shot. I was walking.
sting.
You just
though.
gotta put a little bit of
Yeah.
more meat on your bones, and then you
Yeah.
can have more bounces. It's like me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything's bouncing off me.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit, I like that. Oh, man, that's a good laugh. I love that. That's
I
the
actually
kind of shit I
caught
like to
a
talk about.
paintball that bounced and fell into my vest, and I gave it to someone at Monster Beach last weekend. I
Holy.
was like, "Here you go. Here's
Yeah.
your paintball. You got one more shot."
Holy.
That actually reminds me when
Yeah,
we were out at D-Day, I got shot twice in the head, and it was 2 fully paintballs stuck in my hair. I was like,
Oh, I've had that happen
I was
before,
like,
too.
Oh yeah.
Then it gets
I was
stuck in
like,
my hair because
hey,
I don't have any,
Michelle.
but I have a bandana, and it got stuck in my bandana.
Yeah.
That's why I love my hair. It saved me so many
The
times,
curls,
except for the
the
bounce
curls
part.
stop all the FSRs. So this part of the show, I kind of wanted to talk about how you kind of got into selecting your HR operators. The people that represent you.
So I seen the first comment towards the beginning, so it's a little bit of a sensitive topic, I guess. But so honestly, I peruse and watch a lot of stuff, right? So I see a name I recognize, I kind of watch what you do a little bit, and
We are going to the compound one day.
We are.
kind of gather my own thoughts about stuff. And I approached a few people at the beginning, and I was like perfect example how the Kingsmen got involved in the operatives through me. I was super small, and I seen the video content that they put out. Hosey, the team captain, is a legit movie maker. So
yeah.
I think he just made a YouTube video or short or something. It was something for a church, I think, but that had like 400,000 views. Like he does good work. And I approached him, and I think I messaged their team, but it was just him I was talking to. And I said, "Hey, look, like I seen your content. It's great. Love it. You guys are brand new. I'm brand new. Let's work together to make something, because I want to support you guys with what I can do as a as a business, and keep you guys in the game, and do what I can to help you out and make this a mutual thing, like what I can help you with, let me know. And I'll reach out if I need anything. You reach out with me if I need anything, or if you need anything, and just kind of work together, right? Like they're new, I'm new. So that's how I found them. And then I just kind of watch, like I'm a tech savvy builder. So doing watching gear reviews is really important to me, because that tells me a lot about someone's opinion about something, or I can kind of form my own based on what they say, and then I try something. And Two Cracked was really good at that. He did a lot of videos on just product reviews, gear reviews.
Oh God, yeah, so he's good at that stuff, eh?
He is really good at it. And he actually just picked up a paintball gun again, so I'm excited to see him start make more paintball content again, because he's going really heavy airsoft.
Yeah.
And then there's you, who I learned about you from, I think, the podcast group.
Oh,
So I came across your profile from that, and I was kind of watching some of your stuff, and I just liked, I just liked, you like your cultural background and how you try to keep the sport alive in your
thank
area,
you.
your
Oh,
Appreciate
energy.
you.
I think that all of that stuff is really important,
Hmm.
especially to keep paintball alive. Like
Yeah.
we need to be doing things like dragging dragging friends to the field to try the sport, right?
Yes,
yeah.
that's the grassroots paintball right
Like
there, man.
everybody wants to build another marker, just build a second
Hmm.
marker and be like, here, use this for the weekend. I got you, man. Like
Yeah.
when you have like nobody should be going alone to a
Their
bring your own
first
paint
game.
game. No,
Yeah.
just to bring your own paint games. Everybody's
Yeah.
got paint laying around, right? They don't have to
Yeah.
shoot first strike rounds. I mean,
Heck
ideally,
yeah.
they might you might want them to have a good
Hmm.
like the best experience, but let them shoot some,
Hmm.
and then give them
Hmm.
some of your old round ball and get them out there playing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give them your
Yeah.
old TMC while you run your EMF, or
Yeah.
you give them your
I
EMF
love that.
100 while you run your 200. Like
Yes.
buy a cheap chest rig off Temu or Amazon or whatever, so that they can carry their mags, and have them rent a mask or use your spare. Like,
Yes, I do
no
got a
one should
spare.
be
You're onto
going
something,
to a
man.
bring your own paint game alone. There's always a way to do it, whether it
Hmm.
be renting
Absolutely.
an EMAC from the Fields Rentals thing. I probably wouldn't give them a Titman. They're not gonna have a good time and ever play again.
Yeah.
But
If it's suited
like
up, shooting nice, it will.
try to have your make sure the field that you take them to, which
Hmm.
generally those ones that have the big bring your own paint games will
Hmm.
have like a higher quality rental. Get them an EMAC. Let them use their mask so their cost is down. You're like, don't worry,
Yeah.
man. I got you for the weekend. Just bring money for food and come hang out in the tent. Like we got your back. I just did this at
Yeah.
Monster Game. Like
Hmm.
I brought a
Yeah.
friend that's never played before at the time of his life. He said that he was going to hang out and drink in the tent, and then he
Yeah.
ended up being on the field for like an hour and a half straight.
Whoa. Well, let's
So,
dive into that story. Do you know what he's done? Did he come out to to load up his pods or whatnot?
well, I mean, he did have
His
some
war
drinks.
stories.
So, his war stories weren't the best,
Adding
but
up.
he's just all he kept saying was, I was in the bush, man. I was in the war. We were at war. This was war."
Yeah. Yeah, I like that one. Shit, we got two guys this year too. We mentioned on the other show about bringing two fresh dudes to D-Day. They
Yeah.
have never really traveled that far for a game like that. They haven't really traveled that far I'm not too sure and remotely in this sense of going and gathering together with people we know, much like just the way paintball is. And it's not been the rain, but it's still offered that experience, you know what I mean, of like real paintball. Because when people were there and it did rain a little bit at D-Day, man, all you saw were the diehards, and those are the people you need to see, especially starting. And that's what you were saying. I connect to that, to what you're saying, because I try my best. Blind Spot tries his best. We try and motivate as much as we can to people that haven't really got a moment to feel what we have when we were traveling. You know what I mean? Like we could travel for any other reason, vacation, like with family, camping. But when you're doing like something like this, as vigorous as playing ball all friggin' day, or joining the Magfed the day before, doing the player party and then playing again, like, and feeling that really, I
Jumping in a
get
pond.
tired. You get tired, but that adrenaline and that enjoyment of being with the people that you're actually really, really there for, even if it was a big game, like you're saying, like that was really important for me, because it came from me in Blind Spot, after getting him as my co-captain, to, sharing this experience, because I was telling him that, man, we got to go to Ontario. Let's do this. And,
And it was just two of us.
it was just two of us going to all these games out in Ontario. And
Yeah,
now,
I think that goes back to what you were saying earlier a little bit. Like,
uh-huh.
so, like, for going back to my day job, like I was a traveling retail manager, so I was
Okay.
100% travel, and
Mm-hmm.
I spent 265 nights in a hotel room in 1 year. So I
Holy
was
shit.
all over the place,
Yeah.
and I had the privilege. I think I collect magnets when I go to airports. So if I go to a new airport, I grab a
You
magnet,
too?
and my fridge is covered with magnets. I think I have 27 different magnets. So I've been all over, and I've been to a lot of different places, and I always say it's not about where you are, it's about who you're with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes. I resonate with that
um,
really deeply, actually.
yeah, I mean, it's all about the community. Like, if everybody's around
Yeah.
having a good time, then you're gonna have a
Mm-hmm.
good time. That's just how it is. Like,
Yes.
if everybody's
Let's
being a
cheers
Debbie
to that
Downer,
with the flask mead. That's
yeah.
that's the goal. That was actually my goal. Um, and the reason I resonate with that so deeply. Like I didn't really step into paintballing, wanting even to do what I'm doing now. I didn't even want to film. Like I was just a badass shooting faces. That's all I felt,
We were
and
just
running
rivals
around.
before we even met each other.
Yeah, and I didn't even know I knew Blind Spot. Like we were playing at the same field, Matthew, and I'd be playing against him. We'd be on the same side, and then he was very familiar. You know what I mean? And
Was
bro,
he in your blind spot?
yeah,
I
yeah.
was.
Actually, this
I
is
was.
a good story. It was, yeah. Um, and then I went from playing, and then I went online to see all the cool stuff people were doing, and I started a private field on my own. I had like fucking four, 1, 2, 3, 4, but we never played on it. So 3, we played on 3. There's a corral, an actual barn, and the lilacs maze. And you can roll around, no nails, no scratching, no nothing. You could roll, you could tuck and roll. You know what I mean? Like it was a really good little spot I had. And I had like 3 little mini events where you can win your money back because they'll have to pay for my balls, pay for the tank, I'd feed them. And I also made a hat, right? And that's the direction I went in with paintball,
Yeah, you're trying to
much
make it
like
a good
you.
time.
Yeah, I wanted to make a good time, and people came. I know I had like freaking like 8, 9 weapons, including mine and my pistol. And I mean, Blind Spot showed up, and then he says he's here on his behalf of his security and the business that he's assisting managing in
Yeah,
as
it's
a
for
group
my work
funding
purpose.
thing because both our mothers and our aunties knew each other. And I'm just like, we just got set up with that. You know what I mean? Just right
You're like,
there.
he's actually your cousin. He's like, oh.
Yeah. I was like, what the
Then,
fuck? Really? That's
then,
my
when,
cousin?
then we meet. Then we finally see each other in person.
Oh
We're like,
wow, that's wild.
it's you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
as
was
a
like,
family member, he was in your blind spot.
Yeah,
Blind Spot, take it away.
because we were at. It was basically the final game. It was down to we were in the lilacs. And like in the lilacs, you can clearly like see how lilacs work. It's like a little mini hallway you
Yeah.
can see, and you just like we see each other, and we're just like, I
Oh,
see you.
good
We started
memories.
shooting at each other,
Yeah.
going back and forth, not hitting each other. So totally went different flanks, and that's when I ended up laying down inside the lilac, and I covered myself with dead grass. And then I seen Alpha come running, like scouting, like trying to find where I was, and so I knew. I heard my other team, they're just across from the lilacs, and so Alpha goes and puts himself in position. He looks over me and stepped over me, and so I was like, there's no way he did not see me. And he went and laid down. I was like, oh, this is my chance right now. So I got up and just immediately, by the time that you see Alpha's head turn, guns
Yeah.
already drawn right on him, and it's like,
I filmed it.
surrender? It was like, ah.
Yeah, that was honorable. Like even I would have done that, point them because we had a moment like at least 3 seconds of looking at each other because I filmed it. I like filming raw. Don't like doing too many edits, don't too many cutouts. I like to tell a good story. And anyway, I was looking at him and then I just processed, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like he fucking came right around. And then he said I jumped over him. I'm like, what the fuck? All right. Then. In that 3 seconds, you know what I mean? All the multiplications came into my mind. Paintball, everything.
And you're just
And
like, yeah,
just like,
I
shit.
don't have time.
Yep. I was just like, fucking right. So I ran to respawn. Yeah. You played that
That's
game. We
how I
played
got
to
my
last
call
air,
sign.
last ball.
Yeah, right till you're out of air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. I can't remember which paintballs we were using. That shit is just bouncing off of us.
Yeah,
No.
I forget
Real hard ass
what type of paint,
paintballs.
but they hurt when you got shot, but they didn't break. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
didn't break.
it's like looking down, like fuck. Yeah, bounces don't count, boys. Just keep going, because then you have to walk back for a stupid bounce that you feel should have been a break, but it didn't break. I was like, shit,
This
this is
hurt.
fun. And it that just dawned it, I want to do this, and then turned into something. And then we had to move, the farm that we had that was placed it at where I was living, we had to move. So it's kind of like the driven force of like still filming, but still playing at other fields, because I started researching more and more and more. And then I started traveling a little bit more locally, a lot, actually, tons, just like you, same shit, just one thing after the other. You know what I mean? Like, we don't plan for this. It just kind of sort of happens when it happens, like
Yep.
you just take it when it's there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing about Magfed is that pretty much like you have to commit to like being a traveler in order to really play
Mhm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Because like
Yeah.
if you are near somewhere there's a Magfed game, it's likely once a year. So you have to play. Oh, there's a question in the chat. When y'all's next game? Or what's y'all's next game?
Shit. We're going
Tactical.
to the tactical challenge at Army
Tactical
Paintball.
challenge,
I actually
yeah.
started here Explore Paintball. I wanted to get into that to where we're going, because I like plugging where we're going to next, and that's pretty much the next good game that we're going to as a collective. Like, there's going to be like at least 9 of us blind spot.
Yeah.
My son, you, the Braves, the new guys are coming, Jordy and Ace, everybody that's in Ontario. And even if you are watching this later on, you remember Ace, silly guy, breaking tents, walking you through like you're reborn.
He
That's
ripped the hole.
a funny story. So it's the same thing, just like blind spot. Like, just to finish what his the name, why he's blind spot. When we got more and more acquainted, playing against each other. I gave him my Magfed, my TMC at the time, Mary Jane. And that was his first time playing. Yeah. That was his first time playing Magfed. He's like, fuck, drop this shit. I'm going Magfed. It's like, yeah. And then he was looking for,
give me the mags.
Yeah, he was looking for, like a name, just like an operator. You try to title yourself in COD. You try to be a persona where you're playing games. You like your title of yourself. And I'll just tell him, like, fucking blind spot, man, because that's if that's the way you play, that's just your name. But I told him, like, there's a blind side. This guy's a sniper from a distance.
Yeah.
He plays from the side, and he plays at distance too. He's not scared to push, but he's more of a guy behind you. And those guys are very important too. Blind side 7.
Yeah. I haven't connected with him, but I think he's out in California, right?
Yeah, that's his area.
He's out in
Love his
California.
He's out there.
videos. He's way out there.
Yeah, I'd love to go to California game, but that's gonna be a hike.
For sure. I love the content that comes out of there. I've been following it. The SC Village, right? Is that the place?
Yeah, that place seems pretty cool. It's a bunch of.
Oh my god!
So I don't know if you know, but that field is made out of a bunch of retired movie props.
No way.
Yeah.
I know somebody that plays out there. Oh, actually, we all do. But I've been in contact with a lot of guys out that way too. And I wouldn't mind having them on the show and talking about all that cool stuff in the corner of where you guys stay, and see, and hear all their cool stories, their battle stories and whatnot. And I think it would be kind of cool to have them on here, SC Village. Or, there's Teresa. She's in Immortal Army. The husband, Ash, I think it was Ashbourne, brother. Sorry if I said your name. Ashbourne. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his name. He's a cool guy. We've been keeping up tabs off and on. But let's talk about your product
he just
placement.
built
Pardon?
a EMF 200, I think.
Yeah, bro. You know what? Those guys out that way, they love that flashy style. Hey, don't they? They like that stuff, man. I love the way
Yeah,
they
they don't
build their
really need woods to play. They don't really play in woods though, so they can, right? Like
Yeah, it's
they
all
could have,
sun.
which actually, there's the Californian guy that's playing like that. That's on
Yeah.
here that wants to hit me up for a 200.
Word.
They should hit me up because I have a really cool idea for a flashy build that I want to do, but
Oh
I need to
man.
find the right person. And that would be someone out that way would be
Yeah.
the right
Very
person for
nice.
it because I have
For
access to
sure.
a bunch of oil slick, um, like matte oil slick parts that would go on the
Oh,
EMF 200.
god damn.
So they're like rainbow PVD. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if someone's looking for the,
Mm.
legendary cod skin EMF 200, then
Mm-hmm.
hook them up.
Yeah. So those product placements, like when you start creating that first product, that belongs to you and it's from your brain and whatnot, and it blossom into what it is now. Like, what are those products like that you start dabbling and getting better at creating? Like you started out as like, y- you can't even compete with a 3D printing. You know what I mean? Like you're the material that you use is pretty solid.
Yeah, so
You know.
I seen 3D printing and was like, "That's cool," but
Yeah.
it's not really made for paintball. Like, you can get away with a lot of stuff, but in the end, you're like either over engineering something to make it work, or like the
Yeah.
finish on it just
And
like
also at the
isn't
same
that
time, you
great.
drop it a certain way, it shatters on you.
True. Happened to
Yeah,
me.
yeah. So, um, the type of printing that I use, the way I actually had ChatGPT describe it, and honestly, I can't tell it any better. So they explained that FDM or fused deposition modeling, which is basically a hot glue gun on a servo, um, is like building with Lego bricks. So when you build a Lego wall and you bend it, it breaks at the seam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's kind of
true.
what happens with 3D printing, right? Because like
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
plastic is melted and put together, but in the end, like it's been exposed to air so that there's always a slightly cooled
There'll be the
skin
one
before
gap.
the plastic melts together, and there's still going to be a seam no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's SLS, which is like building with wet sand. So it's formed, it's pressed,
Sand.
it's held nicely together, but it still
Yeah.
can break a little bit. It's still a little fragile.
Mhm.
And then there's MJF, which is what I try to print in as much as possible, which is a mixture of like the SLS technique, along with uh, something with resin, I believe. And that's multi-jet fusion. So SLS is selective laser sintering. So if you ever seen a laser engraver, think about a
Yeah.
layer of plastic being melted by a laser engraver, and then
Right.
a new layer of fresh plastic being laid out, and then another run with the laser engraver, and then keep doing that. So you have a block of powder. That is kind of how SLS works. And then MJF is
Damn.
similar to that, but I think it uses a heat cured resin too. So everything's
Okay.
kind of like coated with resin as it's going through and melting the plastic together, and then it's fused together as well. So
So much like when you say
um
a powder, like that resin, is allowed to have the finish that it does when it's done.
so it's a nylon powder. So it's
Mm.
a durable
Okay.
plastic because that's the
I
same
was
thing
just
that
curious
your
about that.
nylon is the same thing that um is made your EMF body is made out of in your EMF
Okay.
blower or your EMF
Okay.
200
Oh,
blower.
cool. Good
That's
information.
glass filled nylon. That's what that's made
Mm.
out of.
Okay.
So the powder's just pure nylon. I can do glass filled nylon. It's just a little bit more expensive.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, and there's some qualities to it that don't always turn out great. So it just depends on what we want to do. But
Okay.
the nylon works just fine for what we do, anyways. And the MJF, since it's resin, it makes it so it's less porous than the SLS, so it doesn't absorb
Mhm.
paint as much, so it's easily
Oh, yeah.
washable. Where the SLS stuff will kind of get stained by like white first strike paint.
Oh,
So that's why I try to
yeah,
do as
yeah.
much MJF as possible, It's just a little bit
Cool.
expensive and pricey, so it kind of
Mhm.
prices people out a little bit.
So during all this process of learning all these things, like obviously it was a step by step for him. Like that's amazing to hear that you like. Did you want to pick up that, or was it your interest in creating something quality within your
I
knowledge?
learned about the
Obviously, would be the
process,
good choice.
but I don't print anything myself either. So I don't
Okay.
CAD
Okay.
myself, and I don't print anything myself. It's not those
Okay.
machines are $30,000, $300,000 machines.
Dude.
I have to use the print service for that, so I send
Mhm.
it out to get printed. CAD
Cool.
work, I don't know how to use the CAD programs. I know how to
Mhm.
communicate
Yeah.
with them to get things done.
I did not know they were that.
And that's how I take care of it all. So knowing how everything works is important. Like I know
Yeah.
how a CAD program works. I know how the printers work. I know the processes, but I don't do any of them.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Will
Yeah.
I?
Okay.
Maybe. Maybe
One
one
day.
day I'll have a storefront and I'll have my own MJF machine in my back.
You'll be
Oh
driving your
God.
own Lamborghini. You'll be living in a
Yeah.
$30 million house.
Yeah.
I don't
In
want to
Buy,
live.
sell. Buy,
I think the
buy.
most I probably
Sell,
would get is
sell.
maybe a Mercedes G-Wagon. I'm just kidding.
Ooh. Yeah. I love a Mercedes. Shit.
No,
So what?
actually, you know what I want? I want one of those the goat vehicles or whatever.
The
Those
go
armored.
karts?
No, goat.
Oh, okay.
They're like armored. They're like civilian armored APCs.
Dude. Oh, and it does look like
Oh,
an ATV though, right? Like, but it's just a real robust one.
No, not an
Almost like
ATV. I
Halo.
said APC, armored personnel
Oh,
carrier.
APC.
God damn. Yeah, I see.
just be rolling down Detroit.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Just
I
no
don't know. I
windows,
just
no
think that
top
I
up.
think that
There's a
just look
gunner right on
wild.
top.
I'll
That's
get all
crazy.
wrapped up with HR stuff and be
Yeah.
out there.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I
Instead
like
of shooting
that.
live shells, it's just shooting paintballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry, you're
fucking
gonna
with
ask
it.
something. I cut you off. What were you gonna say?
No, it's fine. So which products are you gave us a list of, which material they use for what when you're making it, but which products when you're making it to you in your knowledge is harder to make? Like make a Magfed upper, lower, left and
It just
right side clamp receiver,
some things come
shroud,
together
that
really
kind of
easy,
stuff.
some things don't.
Oh,
When you have
okay.
a lot of parts to line up and make sure everything's
Okay.
in the right place, it's a
Oh,
lot
cool.
harder. Like those EMF blowers, I had a little bit of
Yeah.
trouble. I think and that's how
Oh,
what's his name? Gosh, he was just in here. Proud Infidel got the um prototype
That
blowers because
prototype,
the
yeah.
first one that I sent him, out of the I
mhm.
think I printed 10 of those. Out of the 10 that I
Okay.
printed, only one of them had problems and it was his.
Oh,
So uh I got him one of my prototypes and he got to try that out. So um it just if one
cool.
thing's just slightly out of place a little bit, and that wasn't even something a matter of modeling. Actually, that was just the print process that got him.
Mhm,
In the
mhm.
end, it's still layered plastic. So, like, if something
Yeah,
gets slightly off a little bit,
yeah.
then something might not align right, which is
I'm
what
su
happened to
I'm
his.
sure we all like modding, you know what I mean? Tinkering and
Yeah,
adjusting,
the air transfer
small
tube,
adjustments. Yeah.
the air transfer tube and the three-way valve wasn't lining up properly. It was making it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah, and it was just a matter of how it printed on the machine. It wasn't anything that I did with the modeling or anything. And it was probably off just by a little bit, but it was enough to leak, so I
Yeah.
would never know sending it out even. Like I shipped it to
Okay.
him and everything. So,
Hmm.
so there's some upsides and downsides to it, but in the end, like if I just said it, I printed 10. Like if I wanted to do an
There's
injection
seriously like
mold
the one.
run. Well, that's just it. If I wanted to do an injection mold run of EMF blowers, I'd have to order 1,000.
Ooh.
I would never sell 1,000 EMF blowers.
I mean,
One
depending
day,
on where the
you
sales
will.
counts are. And you gotta go
I
where
mean,
the
look how
traffic
long.
is.
Perfect example. I just built that EMF 200.
Yeah.
When did that come out? A couple months ago, right?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
the
just
1,000th serial
Yeah,
number.
that was 1,000 make.
No,
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah. So that means
Huh.
that's one full run of an injection mold right there.
Many more to come. People go,
Oh,
go,
yeah.
go get them.
So
I'll get there, Matt. I'll get
just not
there. I
gonna get
just,
there
a lot of stuff that I'm doing is kind of lined up with, what we're doing. Me and Blind Spot, our endeavors are correct, missions correct. Like we're feeling pretty proud that you're here. Sharing the endeavors and sharing the mission, and also relating to the stories of you starting when you came into paintballing and cooking. Now your company. But going back to where we were talking about your operators, knowing what you know and selecting the operators that you have, and the recent one is Nightmare. So knowing what you know, your perception that you have, and the knowledge that you gave yourself, because you're reaching out to teach yourself to get another operator. Does that person have a little bit, you look at them a little bit more with a scope instead of like your past acceptance, you could say.
Yeah, I mean, I got my OGs, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
you, the podcast, the Kingsman, Sidewinder, all those guys. And like you guys only have so much following, which I respect what you guys do. It's not that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, um, you know, even when I got to when I added gosh, sorry, it's late, so my brain is fuzzy. We were just
Yeah.
talking about
Oh,
him.
yeah,
He was
that's
playing
okay.
airsoft.
Uh,
I just said it. He does the tech videos. Oh my gosh, I just am spacing right now. I literally just said his name a minute ago.
Sidewinder?
silent.
Too cracked. Gosh,
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I got him to my
Yeah.
tongue. We were just
Mm-hmm.
talking about him. Like even when I added him, he had like I think he had like 8,000 YouTube followers,
Yeah.
subscribers. So like I was like,
Up
okay,
there.
so he's got some more following than you guys do. I think you guys were in the
Mm-hmm.
hundreds when I brought you on. So to see
Mm-hmm.
thousands, like, that was great. And then I was
Yeah.
like, okay, look, like I'm at the point now where like because I had a couple teams. I think I had all of a team out in New York reach out to me about a sponsorship, and I was like, "You guys are like a quarter of the market. Like, I can't
Mm-hmm.
just give you. It's like giving a discount out to everybody. Like, I can't do that."
No.
Yeah.
Understood.
So, like, then I started to be selective because, like, I want the operatives to like really show value. Like, it
Mm-hmm.
needs to be something special. Like, I can't just accept everybody. So I
True.
started being more selective. Now I
Yeah.
have a team sponsorship program, and you can go down at the bottom of my website and look at the team sponsorship thing and get a sponsorship through that. And it's a really, really like basic level thing. So
Mm-hmm.
like you can do that if you want to go that route. And it says team, but you can be a team of one. Like I'm not. That doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Um, but like I want the operatives to be something special. So will I probably add more? I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
think I really will unless somebody really like stands out and catches my attention more so than
Yeah.
anybody else who's already on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just haven't come
Makes
across
sense.
that yet. I mean, Nightmare was a great addition.
Mm-hmm.
I could go out and try to add, Wolf or something too because he's got a big following, but like
Mm-hmm.
I just work with Wolf on stuff. Like I gave him some parts for his newer die dam that he got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
That's
got a
those
new
Like
stingrays.
I would rather do
Those
that.
are nice.
Yeah, I got him a
Nice.
Stinger handguard. They're pretty good. I like
Mm-hmm.
Stinger stuff because it's like really it's like it's like quality made product, but like it's not overly
Looks
expensive.
like it. Wow.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean like a Gucci handguard, like a I think it's Jizzly, I think is how you say it. I don't remember how to say the name. I'm very good
Oh
at it.
wow.
I just heard it for
You
the
got me
first
there,
time the
buddy.
other day. Said out loud, but it's like a $300 handguard. Right? That's like a
Yeah.
Gucci handguard. Like you're putting on a real steel gun. Like, that's about it.
Yeah.
So, like I would never put that on a paintball gun unless somebody really asked me to.
I like that.
But like a Stinger, like I'm comfortable with. Like it looks cool,
Mm-hmm.
has a neat look, and it functions well, it's like well quality. It's got a nice locking mechanism so it doesn't spin, which is great for like grips or hard play like we do. Because like you
Yeah.
can buy the Temu tactical stuff and the Amazon specials,
I see
but
that shit everywhere. I'm an
yeah,
Amazon special halfway
and
user.
well, and see that's the thing, and then there's like the AliExpress got stuff too, right? Like, and some of
That
that
shit
is
takes
kind of
long
like
to come in.
yeah, and it's fine. Like I
Fuck.
get being a budget
Yeah.
player, but in the end, like that
Mhm.
gear is not gonna hold up.
To be honest, bro, like you carry a really good set amount to guys that I know, like T.1 Armament and KT Tran with MCS. Like, of course, people know these certain companies, but you're coming into the limelight as these, these set names of you got to go here, you got to go here, you got to go here. Like, there's many times where I hear your name or I hear him in the chat, people are tagging you, saying, your company, and that says a lot about your character. Like we were talking about diving into, the why you do something, right? You're soft spoken, like I said, like I was talking about you earlier before you came on to the show, that you were very soft spoken and very knowledgeable. And these are the things that I say about you, and they come in based on the show, based on the questioning, based on what you're offering as knowledge for us, because this platform is meant for, learning a thing or two, about your
It's to learn about
guy that you
everybody.
get it stuff. Yeah, you
Yeah, I
get
mean,
stuff off this guy.
in the end, like paintball is in a way just about shooting people, but
hmm
It's
Yeah.
about creating
but
Wiping.
brotherhood, family.
We gotta
We're all
learn.
family.
well, it can teach you a lot. It can teach you a lot about
Mhm.
teamwork. It can teach you a lot
Yes.
about yourself
Right
and how
blind
you
spot.
react to certain situations.
Oh.
It can teach you how to work with other people,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
your technical ability, your
Mhm.
mechanical ability, like
Yeah.
all of these
You
things come into play when you're doing the sport. So
Mhm.
there's a lot of
Pressure. What
aspects to
when you
it.
crack under pressure?
Yeah.
Yeah, like are you gonna
True.
black out and act like you're a war soldier where you got your back to your bunker and you're crying because you can't handle all the paint coming at you?
Yeah. No, you just rock it back and forth.
No,
Having Vietnam
How about
flashback.
if
Yeah.
I'm out of paint, I'm out
Not
of air,
shaming
I'm not
anybody
out.
with actual PTSD, so I
Yeah.
apologize.
No,
if there's
yeah.
anybody
Apologies to
We
you.
love you.
watching. Totally respect what people have been through in their lives in that sense.
Yes. PTSD is a real
It's a real thing.
unmotivator of getting out in the world to even say hello. You can have many forms of PTSD. So everybody, we love you. I love you. We're all going through each other's, let's get sentiment here.
We all have our own
Wars,
battles.
self battles, and stuff like that. Stay strong. Be good to yourself. Talk good about yourself. Always know that you have a brethren in the Magfed world too. That we may not reach out as much as possible. At least I don't. I'm very faulty at that. But we have people that care about you, Matthew. We have people that care about you, Plant Spot. We have people that care about you in the chat today. People care about you, and keep your head up. Yeah,
I
just sound
would
like a Tupac song.
throw up a heart sign, but my cat is not falling
Sing.
asleep on me.
Yeah, I'm not in.
Oh, dude, how do those kidsies do it? Oh
Yeah.
no, I don't know. I only know this one.
Share it with me. Hey,
Oh yeah, here.
inverted.
Maybe I can do the bottom
Wait,
part.
How's that work? I'm
It's the inverted, man. Shit. Blind spot. We have 4-starred questions or comments in the group chat too. Let's go over those.
Yeah, let's do
before we try-
let's do some questions, and then I will
Yeah.
wake my cat up and get her off me, and go
and
into
we'll
the other
do some
room.
self plugs.
No, I'll go grab some stuff to do some show and tell.
There's
Oh
that.
yes,
And-
this is a
and
good time.
I also have something to show too.
Yes.
Okay.
Boo,
Well,
boo, boo.
let's do the pinned comments. Then
Yep.
you can do your
Okay, blind
show and
spot. You
tell,
could take a look
and then
at
I'll do
them.
my
There's
show and
start
tell.
for. Yes, please and thank you. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. They're from our avid viewer, Mr. Explore Paintball. The first one there. Do you want to do first? I want me to do first, or you want to do first?
So I'll do the first one. So an Explore
Okay.
Paintball is asking, is you guys gonna go to Magfed Limited Ammo Day at Paintball Paradise in Prince Albert on the 17th, I believe.
Wow. So everybody's out there that's looking to go somewhere on the 17th after
17th.
payday. Yeah. You guys go to, this is another target. Paintball Paradise is a really, I love that place. He actually mows, he keeps it so immaculate. I just haven't got a chance to go there. That place is so good. If you're curious about what it looks like, go to Explore Paintball's channel on YouTube. Guy has an abundant of that. I think he went out there once. Bro, did you go out there only once and recorded it that one time?
I could make that game.
I get paid that time too. I get a real good return.
I do too.
Let's go. Let's chop these kids. Let's go. Yeah.
Well, I do got something to shoot them with.
Where's all their nannies at?
Where are the teams?
No, bro, let's go. You come here and we'll take off from here. Let's talk about it some more.
I live closer to Paradise, Prince Albert.
How far is it from you? Man, you gotta map that out.
It's like going
that's far away from me.
It's one highway.
Yeah,
one highway for me.
Okay, for the second highlighted starred comment here. So from Explore Paintball. So how about that 3v3 today? Was a good watch. The quote Canadian team won. LOL. I mean, think there was 3 total Canadians on that team.
I don't think I watched that.
No. So you got to go to ESPN3. It takes you to a website of a link that you got to download it for free and get a ticket. Click the ticket, and then you can go back into there. I'm pretty sure the event is finished, but maybe they will release it on YouTube. If not, maybe you have to go back into ESPN3. Yeah, it's on the browser. Not unless you downloaded it off an app store. I don't got that stuff.
Explorer added more. It's the 16th and 17th is a reunion.
Oh, it's a couple days.
Live band Saturday night. So that's the 16th.
They have a stage, bro. If anybody in the chat, if you're curious about that and you are local in the area of, I think it's Prince Albert and local area, go on to the website. You'll see they have a really nice, immaculate place. Got just like Silver Creek, a whole place mowed out. Of course, it's beautiful. Barbecue, picnic tables, and they do have a small area for you can have a band. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
Yeah, man. I thought it was pretty cool. Go on to the next one, my brother.
It's Magfed Day. It's Magfed Day on the 17th.
And then the OP open class games on the first before.
Yeah. It's limited ammo
Magfed before
on Sunday.
Okay. Sunday limited ammo day. That's like capped. That's cool. I love that one.
The third is just wait till they go to Army Paintball RHR Field, fictional town of Lille-sur-Mer.
We have a map on that one, actually, my brethrens. Again, we'll show it. Here we go. That is Army Paintball and the fictional town of Lille-sur-Mer. That's where the tactical challenge is happening. I'm so excited for that one.
Indeed.
I'm so excited. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Oh my gosh. So let's go to the last one.
That was it. There's only 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. Magfed Day at Paintball Paradise in Prince Albert. Okay,
on the 17th.
On the 17th. That's what you were saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I like that. So everybody in the chat room here, if you rewatch this again, next episode, we'll star your comments. We'll star your questions that you have. We'll repeat them here once we get closer to the end. Now it's show and tell. Rock, paper, scissors.
I'm gonna let Blind Spot go first so I can.
Okay, Blind Spot. Let's see that shit. Show us.
Well, as I think it was our last episode, I was on the hunt. Like I've always been on the hunt for because I wanted to be traditional with like getting a hammer 7 so I could hopefully turn it into a lever action like a Winchester.
Oh god,
that'd be so great. Then on the side to to be one of the paintballers to have one of the rarest arrow gun paintball bows.
Oh
And now
yeah.
I now have
Mm.
one.
Nobody here has that shit.
Nobody
Hold
has
on, my
this
brother. I
in
got you.
Saskatchewan. Like,
So
I've
there's
been
a way to
hunting for
make
this.
that take Tipex mags.
Yes, I'm pretty sure my brother Matthew, you could probably config something very, very.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I've seen a
was-
file for an adapter for that.
that was going to
take
be
Tipex
one of my
mag.
questions about like your custom designs. If like,
So show
there
us
be a way for
where
me to-
where you drop the paintballs in. Let's see what it
Oh.
looks like. Remember we were shooting it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to upload something. So
Yeah, because all like loads is like
yeah, there it is.
a little tube here.
Mm-hmm.
Then it actually
That's
like
the
you have
one.
to pull like an arrow backwards and it drops the ball.
Yeah, and yes,
Like right into the barrel, and then you just
that's pull.
cock it back.
Okay, we'll cock it back and let it rip. Let's see it.
Oh, make sure
Come
I
on,
didn't load
man.
anything.
Yeah, it's out the window. Ooh,
And I
that
have
has a real soft, sexy sound.
like, I'm so glad I got this now. But I am going to
Yes, he did get one. Remember, we were talking
Yes,
about
got
that, my
one.
friend.
And I've been shooting
Definitely
it
a very
nonstop.
expensive. Yes, it's very expensive. That thing when I shot Broski, we got it off. Who did we get that off of, my brother?
I think that was your phone when you shot me.
No, who did we get it off of?
Oh, Nicholas Muth.
Yeah, Alberta. He's
Also
with
Moose.
SAS.
Goes
Yeah,
by
okay,
Moose.
Mm-hmm. He's who we got it off.
I think
of.
it's awesome. I think it's even better that you guys have it.
Yeah.
Indeed. I am
Well,
going to be
you know,
customizing it to look more traditional.
I was talking to Nick, because he was showing me. He was like, "Yo, you know how we? Okay, stop. What else you got, blind spot? And then I'll talk. Because it's not
Well,
about me. You guys are showing off.
Well,
What
it
else?
depends also because like I did just get like the Hammer 7. I'm not sure if I could show it right now without getting us demonetized.
I think you'll be all right.
Just show it. I'm about to
Yeah.
pull out 2 guns and show it.
Yeah,
anyways.
he's gonna whip
Not
out some good
true.
ones.
Like I just got my own Hammer 7 just from the podcasts that we did. I've been hunting for a Hammer 7 for a while because I wanted to turn this into like a Winchester. If not, I was just going to use like maybe turn into like an ABR or something nice and
Someone
simple.
did that. Someone made a kit. They were gonna release.
I
it,
did,
then it
and I
never
want to
happened.
try like
That's
find
why you
whoever
were
it was,
mentioning it. Totally. Man,
so I could
that'd be so cool.
convert that into a Winchester.
I was gonna do that with a Stingray, and then it never happened.
I wonder if this will accept it. I don't know if anybody wants to see him shoot it.
All
What
right,
you just
I
said.
will. I gotta step out to grab this, so I'll be right back.
Yes.
You guys entertain
Well,
the
they
audience.
You could see if
Oh.
This is the moment to talk all that shit. we love you.
Nix is trying to stay asleep, but I don't.
Oh, look at him. Oh, shit.
Yes, this is how she fell
Nah.
asleep.
Look at
Man,
that
she
happy
loves you,
face.
bro. Look at that, you guys. If you guys would have pets, pet it.
This is my
Pet
little
it right
baby.
now. Yeah,
She's-
that's the baby.
6 months old. So.
I got 4
Oh.
babies, and they scream at me.
And they hit you.
And they hit me. They're behind the screen waving fucking fists.
They're just flipping you off right now. We just can't see it.
Yeah. I emailed myself. I want to show it. Remember we were practicing.
Yeah, when we started testing it out.
My God.
Shoots free though, but it stings.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it didn't work. Oh man, that sucks.
Darn.
Yeah, I want to show it. Yeah, I want to show it real bad. I mean, like, it's pretty much the same thing as you seeing him pull the bow. How many pounds, Nick, when you watch this back, I know you told me, but when I shot you, remember we took a couple, I think I shot 6 times before I got you.
Yeah. and it
Oh man,
scared the
I
hell
was
out
trying
of
to
me every
shoot you
time.
just real close, just shooting by your head, going left, right, by your hips, left side, right side.
Then you finally
Yeah.
hit me.
Then I got you just ding. Bro, I can't get it over the way it feels like when you shoot it.
Really?
Yeah, that feels nice, man.
Yeah, it's about a 60-pound pull.
Yes. It's
Give or take six.
I,
Give or take
I
60
it might
pounds. It's
be
gonna be more when I
yeah,
get it restrained.
70, 75. Nick said you might need to restring it if it
Yeah,
doesn't
it does need to
break
get
on
restrained.
people. I'd say
Yeah.
get close as possible.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my god.
and I see them. He's got them in there in his hands.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I am back.
It's okay. We were just
Made it back in here.
talking. Yeah.
So these are in progress. They're not done yet. Just putting that out there first.
Okay.
I had a customer approach me and said that they wanted to do some black and red builds for a T15 and the EMF 100.
Oh gosh. Stage is yours.
So this is my
Oh!
Oh,
going to
My lordy.
be a problem here, but
I
yeah, so it's got like a nice red.
want that,
Pink
but I'm
stuff
still
on
yet to
there.
get it. Look at
This
that, you
is
guys.
wow.
the
You
optic setup.
guys.
The trigger group here is pretty nice. Got BCM gunfighter on it. It's got a mag release. Nice trigger guard that's got a little funnel for the mags to feed in. So, interestingly enough, so this is the company that I carry called AT3, these optics that are on here.
Oh my lord.
And then he's got some risers that I had him pick up for the zoom on it. So this is a 3x zoom magnifier and a red dot made by AT3. Real nice product, not overly expensive. So it doesn't break the bank, but it gets you an optic setup that's of good quality, especially if you're paintball. It's not gonna be the end of the world if a paintball hits it and breaks. It's not like you're out like $500 for an EOTech or something like that.
Yeah.
But it performs pretty good, just like one. Good enough for paintball. I mean, it might be even okay for firearms use, or just a budget firearm. Really neat thing about this magnifier. Actually, I didn't know this when I got set up with them, but I found this product that they carry, and this magnifier has a 2.5 inch eye relief on it. So that is close, if not the same, as a Armament Supremacy scope. So it's purpose built for paintball. That scope, where this magnifier has a big enough eye relief that it can be used with comfortably with a mask on, which is not something you always find, especially with magnifiers.
Yeah.
So, and it's got the he likes to run PEQs, so it's got the surfboard on the Unity style mount.
I love that.
This is another handguard from Stinger on there. He wanted the black and red build, so I did a red anodized S63 back from
Holy shit.
so it shines through with a little flyer red without doing something overly flashy.
Yeah.
The Emissary development handbrake. So when you pull it into your shoulder, you hit the handbrake and you C-clamp your handguard.
Yeah.
Real comfortable grip, pretty minimal. And it's got the Stinger handguard on there. And then I ended up using, which I'm going to actually probably reverse this because it has this is a S63 Deadly Winds carbon fiber tip on here, so that made it so that I could get the right length for the handguard that he wanted to use.
Okay, cool.
And then this has got an MCS LVOA muzzle. It's like it's supposed to look like a flash suppressor slash a flash hider slash suppressor.
Yeah.
It's a little short for a true suppressor, so that's why it's kind of more of a flash hider, because I've seen them look like this. But right now I have it so that it's recessed into the handguard, and you can flip it and reverse the threads on it and actually make it stick out more, which I think I might do.
Dude.
Cool.
Yeah.
So then it's got
Badass.
a gun tech extended mag release on here. It's got a trigger. I'm gonna have the auto trigger in it by the time I send it to him. This is a Strike Industries trigger guard, which is super nice because like it's got a little funnel to help you reload a little quicker.
Yeah, I
And then
love
the
that. I was
CCM
looking at
gunfighter
that.
is just really comfortable. It's a big chunky grip, so if you have bigger hands, like it's real comfortable in the hands.
God.
And this is made by a company out west. It's just a tank butt that's metal. So
I love that one.
have a tendency to break your stocks. Like
Yeah, for
getting
sure.
things.
Free floating's the
Alpha.
best.
Nothing
Yeah.
special about the tank, just a first
Yeah.
strike tank. Nothing special there.
Mm-hmm.
13 CI 3000. And then I don't have this completely put together yet, but it's good enough to
Okay.
show off. This is an EMF 100. It's got the PDW stock from MCS on it. It's got my PowAir tanks that I bring in from Germany. Oops.
Oh, wow.
PowAir logos here. I get them in
Amazing.
from Germany. So I know the 15,
Yeah.
17, 16, 13, 45 tanks are kind of hard to find. So if you need
Right.
one, I can get them from this company.
Right.
Keep them in stock here in the US. So it's got, which you can only see it from the bottom, it's got the new First Strike anti-hero reg on it. So it's got that nice black cover on it. And then actually
I love that.
It's spring loaded,
Wow.
so you can like pop it when it's empty and spin it easy instead of rotating
Dude,
like you would normally.
Next best thing.
Yeah. Plus, because of the plastic sleeve, they were able to make it a little bit taller, which is good because the First Strike tanks kind of suffered originally from like creep kind of because they were so small that now they have like a more consistent regulator output. So you'll have a better accuracy pattern because of having a consistent output on your tank. So they
Yeah.
actually perform a little bit better. I don't have it on here yet, but he's going to be getting one of my new mag releases for the EMF. So
Bro,
that will be
it's
on there.
I love
This
that.
is a sneak peek already, actually, because he's got the new lower that I created on it.
So they're legal here?
Yeah, they're
It
yeah, they
should be,
are.
right? I thought they were always.
Yeah, they always are, and these ones are even certified to be in Canada too.
Oh fuck. You guys, man. That's amazing, you dudes.
Yeah,
That's
so
impressed. Love that.
he's got Inception's Designs three-way valve with the secret pin installed.
Yeah.
He's got the three-way valve from PE with the secret pin.
The
CS
color
Magfed
scheme is slick.
Innovations air through stock adapter. So the air is running from the tank down here, down
Yeah.
the grip, through the internal inline reg and up to the marker.
Yeah. I
So
love
I did
that.
all that install for him. It's got an Exalt red
Really?
safety on it, a Deadly Winds Fang trigger. This is just one of the new CF20 Pro Mags I have in it, but it's just kind of hanging out in there because there's no release on it yet.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool.
Everything's approved for those. Inception's
Yeah.
Designs ID body.
Bro, those are so sleek. I love it.
This is another AT3 optic. It's kind of made to look like a MRO from Trejicon. So it's kind of mimic.
Are they strong? Do you think they'll get a good round ball in it and it'll be all right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure these can take a hit. They're pretty
Did
durable.
he upgrade a valve in there? Someone's asking.
Are you talking about the Hellfire valve?
Probably.
You're talking about the Hellfire valve.
Maybe 710.
He didn't put a Hellfire valve in it. I don't think he
Just
wanted to. I think his plan is actually to put a box rotor on this though, so he might eventually want to put a Hellfire
That's what
valve
you still
in.
got to do there, Alpha. So you can join me.
Yeah.
Also, I have the
I
Tech
want the
T
box
valves too, which are full auto valves for the EMF, and supposedly
those are nice. Yes, those are a must to change, man. Shit.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, because he was asking
it yet. Supposedly, oh yeah, it's got the three-way valve in it, but also the secret pin from Inception's Designs to go with the Inception's Designs Fang trigger.
Yeah,
using that combo, you have really high performance. If you don't want to invest in a trigger from Inception's Designs, I recommend you go with the Deadly Winds Hair 45 because you'll get similar performance out of it. This is all just tuned and machined together, so it has the right like trigger pull to it.
I love that.
I forgot what I was saying now. This is another Strike Industries product. This handguard. It's a Riz handguard. I don't have it on all the way yet. I got
Man, that red hinted with the shroud.
That
I'm
looks
telling you.
like it goes smoothly.
Another
Like a red
Deadly
cheek
Winds
black.
S63 tip, and then also the muzzle brake on
Oh,
here is
God.
made by CS Magfed Innovations as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's all pretty
Wow.
cool muzzle brake here.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that too. So you can only get that from me.
All custom,
Yeah,
all built for you.
So just talking about the lower, since you just seen it,
Yeah.
I grabbed one of them. You can see
Yes.
this fresh print here.
Ooh.
That design is awesome.
Yeah, actually, you know, I think I'm mirrored. Hold on, this will make more sense when I'm not mirrored.
Think so?
Yeah.
Do I?
Oh, okay. There you go. See it. So now you can read the word safe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As long as I don't clip into my motion blur or
Yeah.
my background blur. Yeah,
The
so this
design
is
is
the
crazy
new lower for the EMF that I have coming out here. So you'll see
I
this
love that.
come off pre-order and be available in stock on my site. Just probably over the weekend, honestly.
I might need a lower because I don't think my son wants to roll with the 100 with my my super glued alpha on there and my crescent for Saskatchewan. Pretty sure he wants to roll his own way. But that
Yeah,
I'll surely get
you
that
have one of my
Oh,
original
gosh.
ones.
Yeah, it was a test run.
Yeah,
He's
you have like
another
the OG.
prototype.
So where yours is where it started, and this is where it's at now.
Oh, that's so crazy. Look at that.
So really nice thing about it too is that
Doesn't look like too much of a change. What do you think changed from when you
so
did it
what
at first to
changed
now?
for sure is obviously there's a different design of the magwell.
Okay.
Clean that design up a little bit, smooth everything out.
Yeah.
It's easy to
It looks
clean.
like it.
You're probably gonna have difficulty with the HR logo, but some hot water or alcohol will clean up the
Yeah. No, we love that.
on there.
It's a good
It
design.
actually says shoot and safe or fire and safe now. It's
Sweet.
got a awesome feel in your hand. I've cleaned up all the
that's what
edges
people are
and
liking
smoothed them
that.
all out and rounded them off, so it feels
Man,
really,
you sold
really
me
good.
already. Yeah, that's my future.
Yeah, because
You're
like
always
the
sold
other
out,
one
bro.
had like rough edges and like you would hit it and it would be just uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't feel great.
Wow,
I
we
brought
appreciate
back. I
that.
think it came off the model by accident.
Okay.
This hole
Okay.
here. This
Yes.
gives you access to
Very
the
important.
the screw hole.
Mhm.
To screw it into the upper.
The other one
So
didn't.
that's
So
there.
that's awesome.
I've strengthened it too because there were some weak spots in this area that I cleaned up and strengthened.
Wow.
There was a part that was like kind of divoted in and it didn't need to be for the grips to fit on.
So the CS Innovations lower for the air through drop down ASA would fit easy.
Yep. So this is what this is for. So you can run your CS
so
Magfed
beautiful.
Innovations kit. And I have a bundle set up so you can get the lower and the air through kit.
That at the same time.
So, yep.
So we just take out our internals and chuck it in.
Yeah. You transfer everything over.
I love that.
I've made it.
I've made it
So originally it only worked with one valve. Now it works with the Hair 45 and the FL 3-way from Planet Eclipse. So it's got full compatibility with your valves now. That wasn't the case before. Back here, there was a cosmetic issue because I had my logo indented into the model and it made it so there was a hole. And now I've made it so it goes out of the model. So
yes, if
so
you're talking to me,
better.
I do. Or
I think my favorite part of this whole thing is that it works with my new version of which I don't have it out, but I'm re-releasing a Gen 2 of my Man-O-War mag release for the box rotor and my Stingray mag release for just normal use.
Yeah.
It works with it so it doesn't get stuck on the trigger guard. Not only that, but the new version of those mag releases have a hole so you can still pass through everything and get to your grip frame.
Yeah.
Screw. So
love teching.
you'll be able to put your screw, your Allen key through the hole in the mag release, through the trigger guard's hole, and to your screw with no problem.
Bro.
So if you need to pull your lower off for whatever reason to attack your marker, you don't have to pull your mag release off just to do it. You don't have to fish your Allen key up and around to try to get to the screw.
Yeah, I got that one from I'm pretty sure you can get these ones too, the aftermarket kind, the real special kind, to have like a bald end and you can twist from an angle.
Yeah, that's what they
Yeah.
provide you with the kit,
Yeah.
but it's still kind of a pain. It's easier to
Yeah,
use.
still do it. Yeah, because it doesn't twist all the way, and then you have a possibility of stripping the bolt.
Yeah, and
Even
then when
if
you
they
put
give
it
you, like,
back
freaking
in,
100.
yeah, you have a high probability of cross threading your screw.
Yeah,
because
100%. Yeah, because it
yeah,
won't be
so this
fucking
helps
level.
prevent against that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. One other thing too is that I like the infamous murder triggers, murder machine or something like that
Oh,
triggers.
bro. Yes, I have
really
that
like
in my
those.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I really like those. And this has a pin. The head on the pin was hitting a piece on the lower, making it so the pin wouldn't go in all the way. It would still work and everything, but it just like
Yeah.
it wasn't nice.
Well love, James.
So I made room for that. I do really like that trigger though, because it's got a full adjustment like the Hair 45, but also you can put a
Thinking ahead.
trigger
Frick, I
face
like that. Yes.
trigger. They call it trigger shoe, so you have more tunability with the thing there. Yeah, so that is my lower. One other thing coming out for the EMF. This is one of two things.
Magwell.
It's gonna be. This is
flare.
my Magwell flare for the EMF 100. So this Magwell flare will go onto your Magwell. This fits on the stock body as well as mine.
Cool.
So,
man, making it look like a EMF 200.
Yeah, so you got a nice flared Magwell now. And the best part about it is that let's say you're a box rotor player, but you don't want to use your box rotor, you want to keep your flare on. You want to keep your easy access to your flare.
Yep.
So if you look here, see how it's like U-shaped cut? It's because it'll tighten down and hold on to your Magwell and hold your mag release in. But with just a little bit of a loosen, you can actually pull this back piece off and pop this off if you want to put your box rotor.
So everybody don't mind that it looks like that. It's meant to hug it better.
Yeah, it's a quick release.
I like it.
So it's a quick release, so you can quickly just undo the screw really quickly and pop it off, so you can put your box rotor on. If you use a box rotor, or if you want to use mags, you pop the flare back on because the flare is too wide for a box rotor.
Yeah.
So real purpose-built design. I'm thinking of the player and involved with this. So this is the flare. I actually have one other version of it, completely redone too. It's a funnel. So I call it a Magwell funnel because it's bigger. Instead of this angle upwards you see here, it's actually going to be flat and straight. So it's a lot bigger of of Magwell flare, basically. Same kind of function through this side, except it's got a detachable, so it's optional. You don't have to have it, but there's a little spot you can plug it in, and there's a Magwell grip. So if you're one that likes to hold your Magwell, now you have a Magwell grip and a flare all built into one. The funnel and the grip, it all syncs up so you can hold your marker like this.
I kind of like that.
So that's a new release coming. Very purpose-built product. I'm really proud of that actually. Going through
purpose-built product. Yes, people like
cleaning it up and making it look real nice too. So, and then some of you might have seen these. This is pull me up again.
Yes,
this is my Typhoon Magwell series. So this is for the MCS conversion kits so that you can put T15 mags in them.
Dude, what? Oh, wow.
So,
holy crap, you guys.
This one I'm holding is for a Vortex.
Okay.
I got to do a little bit of checking on this to make sure it's good, but it should be good to go.
Yeah.
Another Magwell flare / Magwell grip built into the actual thing because they're very long markers. You tend to hold by the Magwell anyways, so try to make it comfortable for that. And then It takes T15 mags. It takes a mil-spec AR-15 mag release on it. And it should have no problem feeding first strikes. I have these available for the Blizzard/Bolt, the Hurricane, which those two should be good to go. I'll have to just do some checks. I'm going to send them out to some of the people that pre-ordered and get their stuff out to them. And just like I've worked through these for over a year now. This was like my second product that I made, so it's taken a little bit to get it down.
You love what you're doing, so you want to be meticulous.
Yeah, I don't want to put out a bad product, so I'll hold a release. Like people can get upset about it, but in the end,
we all
do you want me to send you and rush you something that's garbage, or do you want me to fix it and make sure it works good before I get it?
Can't rush for shit.
Make sure you work better.
Yeah, and it's got to work better than any competitor that I have too, right? So.
Yo, I think you toe to toe. You know what I mean with what you're doing. I think it puts you up, to these people toe to toe, man. That's amazing.
I don't want to be toe to toe. I want to be better than them.
Yeah, see, that's why you are HRTI.
I mean, in the end, this is, if you think about it, like I'm using a premium manufacturing process.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's on demand manufacturing that's high quality and meant for end use products.
Yeah.
So I have to put out products that are to that level too. Otherwise, I can't charge enough for this in order for it to make it worth it for the customer. Like if that makes sense. Like if I made like kind of a poor product and released it and just let it be and was like, yeah, this is made out of cheap Chinese steel or crappy plastic that's been layered and can break, then I would have to charge accordingly for that. But this is like, this is going to function, and if it doesn't, I'll make sure it does.
Yeah, that's understandable.
It's not
so the pre-orders will kind of get theirs first. I'm gonna be really kind of quiet about it first and just make sure I get them their stuff and get some feedback too.
Cool.
And if for whatever reason, I mean, at this point, I'd be kind of at wit's end with it if it didn't work. But I don't expect anything because I have someone who actually plays paintball doing my modeling now. So
cool.
Who's your model?
So what?
A model? Oh, an actual mannequin that moves.
This stuff.
They're
model. They play paintball. The people that the person I'm having
beta
work
testing
on
your creation.
Paintball.
Yeah,
which I didn't have when I started. That wasn't the case. I was working with people overseas, and it was a little difficult.
Oh yeah, that's understandable.
I had to communicate really well, but now I actually have someone that plays
from the future.
Yeah, understood.
Real gibble that sounds.
Well, I have
talking to people from the future. Good old Europe.
Technically from the future.
Yeah, so that's everything I brought out for show and tell. But I mean, I just keep watching because I've got more I'm releasing this week.
Yeah, the link I shared it. It's in the show notes. If you're watching this after, you could dig in there and go to hrtactical.com. Go into the search area, type in what your interests are. I'm pretty sure 100% of the time you're gonna find what you're interested. Your interests will be there for Megs, some special attachments. You want to build out something special, guaranteed he's going to have it. But again, like the show, you could see him, he doesn't mind being tested. He doesn't mind finding something to do and creating his product a little bit better. But as we wind down into this show, we are at this portion where I get a chance to tell your fortune.
Oh gosh, I just had a fortune yesterday. Hopefully this one's better.
What information do you have for us, my friend?
Information.
Do you remember your fortune?
I don't remember it because it wasn't a good one, and then my cat ate it. So
you at least remember the
good old cat ate.
I think it all starts with the cookie. The cookie I got was stale, so that means it was a stale fortune.
Ooh, yeah, that'll do it.
Fresh cookie, otherwise it's not gonna be a good fortune.
I had a bunch of these. They're pretty fresh, I hope.
Well, does it? Yeah, it should have a nice crunch to it. Like mine was like soft.
I hope so. We're gonna crack it open and get the chance to read your fortune. Next thing you know, there's 2 in here. It repeats back to what you had before. Yeah.
You will
All
die
right.
in 7 days.
Yeah. Just a ring. Yeah. The screen will just turn into just a screen. Yeah, circle. Anybody who wants to buy and win their millions, you can go to your local. I don't even gamble, you guys, but use these numbers: 9, 17, 19, 39, 42, and 43. An old
Really
lady will be
powerful.
next to you, and make sure you push her for these numbers because you're gonna win. Just kidding. Don't push her. Yeah.
Just love her.
All right. Yeah. just hip check a real quick one.
Hey,
Yeah. Vivid. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not no oracle or no means, but I'm gonna read this. Okay, I don't read French. Sorry. All right, my brother Matthew. Thank you for being on the show. Your fortune is your air of confidence naturally draws others to you. That's this
Funny,
whole
'cause I
goddamn
don't feel
podcast.
very
I was like,
confident
well,
all
that's
the
this
time,
episode.
but I feel like I'm pretty confident about what I do.
Yeah. I mean,
Eat
you're
it. You gotta eat the whole thing to make it true.
you're quite a confident dude.
I have no idea what you just said, but yes.
As he stuffs his face with just a fortune cookie.
I'm trying.
Is it good?
I did it. All right, for you.
Is it a good cookie?
It actually was. I enjoyed that one.
It's good.
Real
Hopefully-
guilty pleasure.
I'm living vicariously through you because my fortune cookie was stale.
Oh man, I'm
That's
telling
why
you,
I
that was
look
actually a
forward
really good crunch. The last one was stale. Oh my god. Randy!
to
It was our fault. Because the last show was SeaTac, Brandy. Because ladies are first. I told her fortune. And it was something about family and leaving money out of it or some crap. And then she was like, "Oh God!" And then you were just like, "Keep up the confidence," because you say there's no confidence there, but the character comes with who you are, and it's displayed into the way you created your business, the way you handle yourself, and I think it goes a long way. And I could say this for me and the HR tactical operatives that I will speak for them that you are, a very knowledgeable person, a very kind person, a very soft spoken gentleman, you could say. You have really good manners, the way you speak light about a lot of things, even if it's carried with confidence. Would you say, Blind Spot?
Huh? Eh?
that
Giggle.
Gigayak, that Matthew carries himself, in such a manner that it's kind of like almost you could say contagious. That creating such things like a website, coming onto the show and hearing what he has to talk about, taking in from what he was saying, like, you know what I mean, Blind Spot, don't you think so?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you. I
completely.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Like,
Like-
I don't know how many times people have to, I don't know how many times you've been said this to, but you are a very good person. We enjoy you. Thank you for coming
have a
on the
good
show. I
heart.
know you have a good heart, and
good heart.
I just feel really proud that you're here. And it's a 2-hour show, and I didn't think it was going to be this long based on all the topics and questions I've been saying. You know what I mean? Because you're in depth. You like to talk. I'm a talker. You know what I mean? You're a talker.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We're
I
all
don't mind
talkers.
talking.
Shit, I know, man. It's just hanging
I
with the
don't, I don't
boys.
mind talking about paintball stuff. I can talk about paintball
Yeah.
stuff forever.
Man,
Oh,
I'll always say this too. Like I'm a Magfed guy, and when I talk to the civilians that don't play Magfed, because if they don't associate with the way you experience life, they're a civilian. Like I was saying before, they're like it's always my second topic. You know what I mean? I always bring it out. I always chuck in a paintball this and a paintball that, or a by the way. You know what I mean? Yeah. So for this portion of the show, we're gonna close it out. We're gonna close it out with a shot from this glorious flask mead that's really old. It's like 15, could be more. But
Is what's in the flask really old?
I hope not.
No, you should.
Yeah,
If it's aged more, it's higher.
probably.
It's better.
Nah, I just bought it the other day.
Don't lie. You've had that since
Yeah.
Sitting Bull's days.
Yeah. Just don't even age. Just going with the
That's
fucking
real
modern society. Just
firewater.
trimming and yeah. I got a Hispanic background. It's like, where'd that mustache come from? Yeah. You're not even Cree. You
Well,
were a
I
dog.
will
even
cheers
publish
you, but I
3D.
don't drink anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, we love that.
But
stay who you are. You don't need
Virtual
to.
cheers. Bottoms
Drinking
up.
pop.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, blind spot.
And that went through my nose.
Matthew, and everybody that's in the chat, I appreciate you today. Appreciate you for sticking as long as you did for a 2-hour show. And I said this last time where it's hard to try get everything out in an hour and 20, an hour and a half. And sometimes we make it. Sometimes we dabble too hard. And I think that's what happened today. We are 2-hour plus here in this show, and we could still talk for hours. And when I was in C1D Paintball podcast, oh, bro, we've done it before. Like I was saying, like C1D Paintball podcast, Andrew, when I was on his show, he was saying we could talk so long we could probably close out a bar, and the waitresses and the owner would not like that. So much like us here in this chat room, it's just like I'm there with you. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give your friend a hug. We appreciate you so much. But if you want to see us to the next game or somewhere close to our Saskatchewan region, head over to Tactical Challenge. They are switching it out to an open class. It was usually kind of like a Magfed game. But now, because times has changed and there's others operators that wish they could check it out. So it's opened up for some open class operator nations. Please hit the like up wherever you're watching it, which will be Facebook, YouTube. Give us a subscribe if you think it was a good show. And if you could, comment down below and comment something nice about Blind Spot or my brother here, Matthew. Find him and search him up and find his products that he sells. I thank you so much for being here so much. And I think a Discord conversation has to be in play. I'm sorry we haven't kind of not been so busy into Discord. We're waiting to build up a couple more things before we get more silly things happening over there.
Yeah.
Also, but it's not last but not least, but there's a couple more thank yous, which will be the more ideal thing, which is our sponsors of the show for, hyping us up to get a platform going to talk to a lot of cool people like HR Tactical, CTAC, Beaver, Magfed, and Explore Paintball with Proud Infidel, aka Joey Weems, like Planet Eclipse. We thank you guys. Always shoot Eclipse when you get a chance over to go to HR Tactical. Use code Alpha 2210 on selected products. You can find an abundance of cool things that you wish that you could use. Head over there to hrtactical.com. My apologies if some of the codes don't work on selected Planet Eclipse products. Also, for the show, thank you so much for T1 Armament. Shop local, shop Canadian. Always shop at T1 Armament for all you make for junkie needs. And thank you so much for MCS. Give us a chance to showcase their product. Go to MCS and get everything that you want and use code Savage Army 10 at checkout. Last but not least, but another little one here, 14-year Tactical. They got some cool backpacks, awesome IFACs, panels, patch panels, and everyday carry type stuff. That's the stuff that you gotta, check out. And if you wanted to go on like a trek in the woods, you could go to 14-year Tactical and use the referral link in description. We don't have a Patreon yet, so I can't really discuss about that. It's been really slow going. Matthew, where could we find you, my brother?
You can find me at hrtacticalin.com. You can search me up on the socials. If you message the Facebook, the Instagram, or the chat box that's on the website, it is just like texting me. So I will be the one answering you, and I'll take care of you the best I can.
We appreciate that. So for your socials, is there anywhere can we find you to other than
I've got Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I just don't have Twitter and Snapchat, only personal. It's get.hrtactical IN, I think. If I remember correctly. I should probably have that down. But yeah, so same handle for all 3 platforms.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Blind Spot, for giving us a cool experience. Thank you, everyone, for in the chat room. Everybody say bye. Yay! See you later.